want to recap? Who doesn't have inspiration?
I lost mine yesterday.
Alright, who wants to try to recap?
Shit's fucked, yo!
Yeah, I can do the recap. It's not so difficult.
Okay.
Wait, stabby stab, bonky bonk, slashy slash.
Basically.
And disintegrate.
Yeah, you forgot about the most important part.
Yeah, you forgot magical hand movements.
Which are not allowed in this world.
So
But still
we found out that the mansion was being attacked, so we teleported to Grimm's mansion to then realize that it was indeed being attacked, murdering people after almost being killed ourselves. We had a very, very difficult combat session between us and way too many Seekers, and Sophia specifically, who through a lot of hardships and fainting of most party members, we then were able to stun into disintegrate with Grimm's assistance. After the battle, there were small conversations had of what to do next, checking if Grimm's orb was still indeed there, before we all came to the conclusion that this place wasn't safe and Philia is not allowed to sleep because that's illegal. She's not allowed to rest ever again in this campaign. So we're going to keep her awake, and we decided to teleport to once Evanora's hut, and now not so much, but still her hut.
Still her hut, just not Evanora.
Yeah, just not Evanora anymore. Teleporting all of us, including Grimm and is his name Jeremy? I think his name is Jeremy. Jonathan, that's it. I haven't really actually met him. I think I've seen him like twice. Also, Locke found out that Atari exists, so that's going to be a fun conversation today. We decided to rest. I believe Rashaya and myself taking first watch, just in case something would happen, as we did kind of kill a spooky demon's devil, some creature's goddamn daughter. Permanently, we hope. I think that was basically it. Oh, we found out that Grimm had an orb, but I already mentioned that, so that's pretty cool. Big fan of that.
Okay, so first of all, please mind the volume on Watch Together, so you don't blow your ears out. I'm turning
Close
it on.
call. Oh my god, that was close.
After the fight, some of you exhausted, some of you beaten up,
Some of you both.
some of you both. You retreat to Evanora/Suits estate in the woods. Celia going off to sleep. Jonathan in the same bed as her. Latab, are you going to sleep?
No, I'm staying awake.
Alright. Atari?
I am not certain yet if I'm going to sleep. I am gonna get the farthest as I can away from Locke to make sure he's not gonna stomp me in my sleep. Yeah, seems like a great idea. And I'll sleep for now. I have something that can possibly help. So.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll sleep.
Nessie? Are you sleeping or not?
Can I go to sleep? But I'm kind of like in between the if I were to go to sleep, but the sleep doesn't go fully through, do you get a short rest, or how
Yes.
does that work?
You will
Okay,
get
then
a
I'm
short
gonna-
rest.
Then I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay. Roshaya, you said you're staying up. Locke, you're staying up. Thele is sleeping. Flint.
Flint's gonna hold off on the sleep for a bit to make sure that Locke falls asleep first.
Well, in that case, 4 of you stay awake.
Right, 4 of us are staying awake at once.
Yes. Atari
Okay.
going into the into the room.
I hope no
With
one
the
expects
meds.
Celia to wake up and keep an eye on anything.
Going further into the room, away from the door. Lays down, falls asleep. Nessie just roaming around the house.
Into the chimney.
Into the chimney, in the cozy place of the fire. And just walks a few rounds and falls asleep on the floor near the bonfire, near the oven.
That's an oven. Oh.
It's an oven, but it's like an open oven, like where it's also a heating place. So you lay down next to it, fall asleep in the kitchen. Roshaya, Locke, Flint, Water, you are there. You've seen how Evanora and Grim went into the room that a lot of you know is the basement. Some of you know that is the basement.
Like to stand up and knock on the door to the basement.
You get teleported out, and outside at the bush pops up a copy of you.
Can we count the amount of face palms that just
Yeah, that image.
all of them? I just saw Mel and Lucas' house. I just saying Oliver.
Okay, we just visited Grimm's place. Don't touch any doors. First thing Loathep does. Goes to Evanora's where he knows you can't touch doors.
We fought them twice too, and
I know.
his former teacher had the same thing.
It's every door?
Yes! Every door! In every place!
Is your
Every mage's
intelligence
door you do
4?
not touch!
Is there any sort of auditory or visual cue that he gets teleported out, or is it just silence?
Well,
Listen to this. A sad violin is playing.
You guys just hear. Did you just hear a pop?
As outside you just see fireballs being thrown at each other. Eventually Lothar beats it, but visibly beaten up.
If there's
The
fireballs thrown outside, I'm waking everyone up.
You go wake up Celia,
Actually,
I'll wake up the rest.
No. I'm just gonna look. Can I look out through the window? Do I see
Yeah,
Lothar
you see
fighting?
Lothar in the bush.
up the bush.
And
Is he
Bo-
fighting
Bo
the
pushes
bush?
him as well.
Okay.
If you guys can change your names to your characters. in this
I was this close to change it to "He's your problem now."
No.
Why is he?
No,
Fighting
it's fine.
himself again in the bush.
Forget.
It's every door. Cool. Wow. Amazing.
Every Dora.
Did you
Every
knock on a
door.
door?
Yes, he says open, and the door opens, and he comes in a little beaten up.
Did you?
It's every
you
door.
knock- Did you knock on a door?
Yes, I did.
Go to sleep.
Please.
As the door you knocked on opens, and Evanora walks out, looks at you with.
We don't need a comment about it.
It's every door. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yes, it's dumb, but at least it's consistent.
At least I got your attention now. That's nice. I need to talk to you. Evanora. Suitanora.
Please refrain from fighting
Either
bushes.
Evanora or Suit. It's fine. Do you want to talk with me privately? Or...
Yeah, I think that would be more appropriate.
Well, step into my office as she walks back in.
As long as I don't have to knock.
Do you keep your hands in your pockets, please?
He puts his hands in his pockets.
Okay.
Good.
As you pass through the door, it doesn't lead to the basement. It is actually a workplace. A table, shelves with books behind. Somewhat disorganized, but she has her own order. You see Grim sitting there, sipping on wine.
Well, listen. There has been a loose idea floating around my mind. Nothing concrete so far, but you, as being one of the most gifted magic users that I know, I thought you might be able to help me with a certain question that I have, especially when it comes to that field of magic.
Go for it.
So I was wondering if you know if there's any way to communicate with the dead with magical means.
You see a smile, of course.
There is?
Yes, there is.
That's can you show me how?
I could.
Would you?
If we have time. Currently, we have more pressing matters.
Yeah, we do. Sure, if we find time, that'd be amazing. I just wanted to ask you that. That's all.
Is that all?
What was that?
Is that all?
That's all.
Okay, please refrain from knocking again.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Suit. I'm asking you as a magically interested person here. Still disappointed in you.
Disappointed in me? Interesting.
Sure.
Why?
Why?
Yes. Why?
You and Aaron were the closest thing that I had to a parental relationship. After all. And knowing that you kept a secret that big for so long to yourself, after I opened up entirely to you, that hurts.
I understand
And-
it might hurt, but it was necessary to protect you.
Yeah, protection, sure. Is that the only argument that you have? You could have easily told me about my parents without endangering me.
The less people know, the better. You weren't ready. I understand your anger. I understand you are upset. But I stand behind my actions. You might not agree with them. And it's fine.
Well, if you say so. And he's leaving at that point.
Meanwhile, in the living room, anything happen?
Gonna stand there and just staring off out through a window.
Is it just me, or have half the fucking decorations in this place disappeared?
Didn't.
Or at least been replaced by even fucking weirder shit.
I didn't.
Wasn't there
look
a
that
stag
closely.
head on that wall?
I didn't look that closely when I was here last time. I kinda didn't care.
I swear there was a stag head on that wall, and now there's a shelf with a bunch of fucking weird shit in bottles.
It's called hidden compartments.
No hidden compartments. It was a wall with a painting. It's still the same wall, but there's no shit in front of it.
Well, yeah, you open it up and it comes out.
Go, show me.
I watched it happen. I don't know how to put it back in.
Is there a mirror in this room?
No mirrors.
I don't know how it's possible that bitch has become creepier.
Which is more powerful, so yeah, that's probably creepy.
Oh, great. That's
I'm gonna
just great.
I'm gonna sit down next to one of the pelts and just gently start petting the head.
Yeah. They look at you. Us too.
I'm gonna just reach around and start.
Just gonna
Behind you.
constantly, gonna be constantly just touching my face, just looking very lost.
Yeah, you see there is no mirror, but a reflection of the window, because it's dark outside, and the fireplace illuminating the inside. You see a reflection of yourself and what was once had a mark. It's
What happened to you?
Skin.
So I didn't hear what you said.
What happened to you? It's magic, isn't it?
A lot. Oh, the mark itself wasn't magic. I thought it was that magic is what caused it. You've seen the mark before.
I have.
You don't know what it is, what it meant, right?
No. Never thought to ask.
Thanks.
I mean, I've got a couple scars from burning, but nothing
Thank
like
you.
you.
Thank you for not asking.
Yeah, usually every single time it was someone came up, you were like, "Don't ask," so it was kind of fair not to. You seemed very panicky whenever it came up, at least. So.
Yeah. But now I don't really know what to think anymore.
Trust me, you're not the only one at this point. There's more questions than we had before. Every answer we've received is just... made everything more complicated.
It seems that about well over 50 years of my life has been a bit of a lie.
I feel like you're not the only person feeling that right now.
Yeah, no, but that's 50 years compared to us. That's not much. For us, it's been what? A couple months.
I mean, I still don't know what's going on exactly. We're kind of dragged into this. But
Just want to help Lilia.
And trust me, she'll need it.
We're not done.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought she was fine now that she's here.
At this
have no
point,
idea.
Laptop comes out.
Hello. You
Hi.
look aggravated. Just
Yeah.
don't knock on wood. It doesn't bring you luck.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Oh.
Suit's just fucking annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The accent is just terrible.
Fuck you.
If it would only be the accent.
Well, at least she's been very helpful today.
More helpful than Grim, honestly, with all his ooh. Painy.
Well, Grim was the one to inevitably kill Sophia, so
That's true.
that was helpful. Why is she annoying you?
Oh.
She's making excuses for her dumb actions.
Which one?
Is she still available?
I don't know if she's in a relationship. She used to be two people, so perhaps it's kind of weird if they were both in one.
Clint,
Like
not
a-
now.
Triangle now?
I think so. Yeah, but before you do anything, I would like to talk to you too, if that's okay.
Whom?
Like Roshaya alone, or
Roshaya.
you two as in us?
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
I feel like we should honestly sleep.
Yeah, after that one, okay? After that, I go to sleep.
While you're,
What said every time he goes to drink, just one more.
That's fine.
while you're talking, Grim gets out of the room, goes to the room that is the sleeping room, and the door closes. And when it opens, it has a different interior. Evanora's workplace. He gets in, steps on the circle inside, and disappears. Saying, be right back.
Right, he said be right back.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't think you should go alone.
He's dead.
Right. Like if he says be right back, can't I?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Alright. Grim, Flint and I will accompany you.
Aye.
Aren't you in the middle of conversation or something?
No, they want to have a private conversation.
Oh, well. The more heads.
Congratulations, you've got personal bodyguards.
Hooray.
Well, I was about to carry stuff here, but sure. If
Yeah, we can help.
Well,
You look
you
a bit
actually
on the
don't
beat.
have to leave. It's okay if you stay if you want.
No, leaving Grim going anywhere on his own is a bad idea.
I mean, I can wait until you finish the conversation. It seems like that one wants to talk to you.
No, he wants to talk to me. So
Yeah.
I can do that with one lock.
Clint, Locke, go help them.
That's the plan.
Have we had a short rest in the period of time we've been here?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I'm going to roll all my hit dice.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
all of them.
Same.
Even though I think I'm going to roll 6.
Sure.
Same.
Go for it.
Roshaya, you were the last one that I saw with my friend Aaron. Can you tell me by any means where you went or where he went?
Luca, kannst du mir eine Dose bringen, die
What's the last time I
orangene?
saw Aaron? It was in
Danke.
was it in the mansion before we headed out for the trident?
When you went up, he went out the door.
When I went up.
Yeah, when... Yes. You had your conversation. And then he went towards the door, and you went up. That's...
No, so I haven't seen him since then.
Yes. You did not.
No, last time I saw him was right before we headed
give
out
it
to
a
the
dose.
trident.
Did he say something in particular before leaving?
Simply that he was gonna go summon the fireflies to spread the rumors. That was it.
Flint
Do you
was
know?
Flint was the last one to see him.
Oh,
What?
True. Anywho, was that all?
did you see him at the Trident?
No.
Okay. Yeah. That. Wow. Not sure if I find any sleep today, but yeah. Thank you. Going to bed now, or at least trying.
Try at least.
Good night. If anything happens, don't hesitate to wake me up, okay?
Gotcha. Where's Suit?
Well, she didn't leave the office. So.
Okay. So, is this the office?
The empty room up. Yeah.
That one. Okay.
Yeah. The door is open. It's not closed.
The door is opened.
Mhm.
Just go and step in.
Okay. You walk in. She's sitting there. Currently leaning backwards. Seems to be thinking away with her thoughts.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Always. Without looking at you. Just replies. In her Revanora voice.
How much do you know of what Jaron White did to those elven children? Myself included, obviously.
Sit down.
Is there a chair anywhere to
There
sit
are enough
down?
places to sit. There is a chair in front of her desk. There is a chair, a place like a semi, not a padded couch, but wait,
I'll sit on the chair.
yeah. As she just does a slight movement, and the door closes. You have seen the Eternal Arcanum, did you?
Yeah.
And so did I. It revealed a lot. But something still mystery. What is exactly that you want to know?
It's a lot that I want to know. How he intended to use Void Rings to meet his goals. What role I play in all of this. What we can do to stop him, obviously, but anything really. How the fuck did he either control or convince? I don't want to call them my people, they're not really my people anymore, but my hometown to, you know.
Well, from what I know, the 9 Voidbringers were an experiment. A prototype to what the Ain are now. We fought them. You saw what they're capable of. Magically enhanced warriors, blending in into the society. You survived because you were banished. The others weren't as lucky.
I survived because of what?
Because you were banished.
So Jiren didn't
No.
make them banish me.
You were supposed to be a sleeping soldier, so to say, until called for. But he, from what I understand, did not have the means to control you fully. Unlike the Ain, The Voidbringers had control over their actions. They still felt compelled to fulfill them, like you did. And, like I said, he improved it. Made the eye.
Still leaves so many fucking questions. How did... So I got banished. It wasn't Durham.
No.
It was actually my hometown.
Yes.
They did actually banish me. So they're still gonna hate me, lovely. That somewhat puts me at ease. For a weird reason.
Good that you find comfort in. Not so good.
Don't know if that's a good thing. It just shows that how fucked up I am. So then... Just like... that doesn't make any sense. Why did the elder die then?
Probably because he saw him scheming.
Wait, what did you say?
Probably because he saw him scheming.
Right.
But the others didn't, and so it is an omen.
Right. Okay. What happened to the others? They're all deceased. At least
Yes.
so it seems. How the fuck did they die?
I do not know, but I would assume his improved soldiers took care of that.
Lovely.
I mean, people die. That doesn't mean they are invincible.
No. Then I just like stare off thinking really, just deep in thought, just
Do you want to drink?
no, I just wanna think. You drink to celebrate something or to really forget something, and right now I don't want to do either. Okay. Is there anything else I need to ask? How do we go about killing him?
For that, I believe you need some more information first. But I believe it is not my place to tell it.
Bella looks slightly annoyed at her, just...
I will help fill in the blanks.
Can we just not be cryptic about things? Why is it not your place to tell?
Because I do not know the whole story.
Eh? Is there anyone that knows the whole story? And if so, who are they?
She is currently sleeping.
Are you talking about either Thilly or Atari?
Yes,
Which one?
Tilia.
Okay,
Let her sleep.
lovely.
Get yours.
I don't want to lose my head, so I will not wake up.
Try to get some rest. Feel free to meditate on the roof if you want.
No, as much as I'd love to, just the thought of not being inside this house scares the ever living shit out of me.
In that case, would you like an indoor farm? Or grass?
I'm not picky, I'll sleep on the fucking floor if I need to.
Maybe you just want the place for yourself. I'm just trying to be a nice host.
If I could get just a room for myself, that would be nice.
You know where,
Also,
you know the door where Thilia went through.
yeah,
Just say close, say grass, and say open.
okay, great. Some magical fucking miracle house we live in.
Yes?
Honestly, creeps me out, but thanks. Also, Flint, Locke, and Grim went somewhere. Grab some things. Just gonna let you know that. I believe Lothar has gone to sleep. If he comes here, Duran, that is, what do we do?
Duran?
Yes.
Come in here. I don't
Yes.
think he's that stupid. Come in here fighting all of us.
Listen,
In my place?
I don't think you should ever underestimate someone's capabilities and
I do not underestimate
incapabilities.
him.
And his incapabilities.
He is currently on the run. He was exposed thanks to all of your actions.
Right. Well, in that case, I'll take my name.
Good.
Also,
Yes.
thanks. As much as this completely throws everything I've known for my entire life on its head. Thanks anyways.
She just nods. Opens the door so you can leave.
And I will go over to the door where Thilia went in.
Mm-hmm.
Close.
Mm-hmm.
I will say forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say open.
Yeah. As it opens up, it leads you to what seems to be a vegetated room full of plantations, grass, flowers.
Fuck me dead, this is
dark
so
light,
convenient.
enchanted light of the moon.
This is actually unbelievable. I wonder how much one would have to pay to get a house like this. Probably more than I make in 5 lifetimes. Okay.
Okay, you go sleep.
I'll wrestle, just sit down, lean up against a tree, and just fall asleep.
Alright. Lothar, you send a message. And the answer comes quite shortly in a bit drunk voice. I heard that you did some commotion in the city. Well, not you personally, but... And it cuts out eventually.
Alright, I don't have any spell slots left, unfortunately. But I heard of him, and so I would fall asleep.
Luck, Flint. You follow Grim into the teleportation circle, appear in his basement. He just turns to you. Well, I could have handled this alone. Did not really have to come.
After everything that's happened, who knows who's waiting in the shadows?
Well, my house is quite safe still.
Yeah, we didn't kill two of them though, so who knows who they are.
As safe as it is, they were here.
You're right.
Of course. Now, what are we getting?
Yeah. You go up, and you see all the guts are cleared, sparkly clean, and near where Sophia was burned stands a big crate, and on it a bag. No, I just needed to pick up that.
I feel like you need to pay your butler more.
You don't know how much I pay him.
I feel like you need to pay him more.
You see Frederick just stands there, puts his chest a little bit more up, appreciated for his work.
Alright.
Well,
Fuck, grab one.
in that case, I don't have to carry it. You carry it and go back through the teleportation circle. Appear in the mansion.
Where are we hauling this?
Hmm?
Where are we hauling this?
Now you can leave it here. We can see what's inside in the morning.
What do you mean, see what's inside?
Exactly what I mean.
Do you not know what's inside?
I do. But you
Don't
don't.
make it sound so bloody cryptic. Oh, surprise treasure chest. We'll figure out what's in it tomorrow.
What wasn't his name Grim? You know, Spitz.
He just high fives you, look.
I look confused. And I high five.
Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah, I'm confused why I'm getting a high five.
Because
It's
you
really
got it.
weird when you drop the entire noble, hoity-toity aspect of it for a high five.
Noble.
We're fucking peasants, mate.
Basically. Orphans.
Hey,
Anybody want something to drink?
how are you going to charge us for it?
No, we just carried his boxes.
Good. Aye.
Also, this isn't his house.
Yeah, he goes.
Well, maybe if he takes it out of his bloody bag.
He
Oh,
gets
no.
to the kitchen, gets a bottle of wine, a few mugs, and just pours between the three of you.
As soon as he starts pouring the third one, I'm just going to grab the bottle.
Oh, okay. Well, for victory.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Another fucking bloody bullshit day.
And
On to the next one.
he drinks. You guys should go sleep.
I have about half a bottle here. I'm not going to bed before it's empty.
Well, I'll help you.
If you like backwash, that's fine.
Yeah. He goes to the kitchen, gets another bottle. She will kill me for that. Then she just pours.
Surprised she hasn't done that already.
What happened between the two of you?
I pour him my wine.
It seemed like you had a good relationship with one of the halves, but a really, really bad one with the other.
What are you cheating on one of them?
I didn't.
Hold on.
Are
What
you
are you?
crazy?
No, I'm just trying to puzzle it together.
Go ahead.
That sounds pretty funny, though.
Let's see. Amuse me.
What?
He was cheating on the one half with the other half,
You want to puzzle it together.
and it didn't go very well.
The horny one was just not, emotionally binding enough for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? You came home. You're just done after I don't know a meeting with fucking Trident, and everything went shite. You're just like, I need a hug. I need to cry. And she's like, no, put on the shackles. And
But
so
isn't
meeting with the other one, you fell in love, and Evanora eventually got mad and upset, and became a fight.
and what happens now that they're one?
Alex is dying.
No, nothing like that.
So what's the actual story?
It was a threesome, and he gave one of them more attention than the other.
Nothing with that, no. She refused to pay.
Who refused to pay?
For sex?
No. For goods.
Alright, I thought you were friends, though. Did you give her a deal or something?
Right, she refused to pay for.
And he got disconnected.
Yeah, I did. Wait, she didn't pay for food, so you got angry
Not
at her.
food! Supplies.
How much money was it worth?
About 3,000 gold.
Oh. Did she ever pay you back?
Why did she refuse to pay?
I don't know, ask her.
Did you sleep with her other half?
I
That
feel
I
like if she's
understand.
refusing,
No, why do you think I slept with her other half? He's like,
it's kind of a thing.
I've seen her
I got
dungeon.
really upset about it one time. So she refused to pay you, but you didn't try and ask why.
No, I just wanted my pay. And then we just like,
I thought you were friends.
well, that's why I didn't kill her.
No, but usually you're like, oh, are you in some sort of financial trouble? Can I help you somehow? But no, that just seems a bit rough.
Listen, we have a deal. She said he could pay. She didn't.
Can I insight check him if he's telling the truth? Or if he's just.
It was the threesome, and he gave one of them more attention.
Insight it.
I have really high insight.
Yeah.
I want
Sadly,
Wait,
my roll
I
was
just
shit.
love that
I'm gonna roll
everyone
as
in the
well.
group thinks he fucked at least one of them.
Did I get-
all agree.
100%.
Mr. DM, did I get inspiration, by the way, for
Yeah.
opening up the session? I'm going to use my inspiration on my 5.
I got a
What?
17.
I got a 13 instead, so it's 23.
Those are the important matters.
23? You both
17
believe
and
he's saying the
23.
truth.
Hmm?
You both believe he's saying the truth.
Hmm.
Grim's a
So-
very charismatic person. He probably has expertise in deception.
I have expertise in insight and stuff.
Fucking dick.
So, what did she not pay for exactly?
Some supplies.
Chains, whips.
I'm
I have a more
not
serious. I have a more serious question.
Yes.
Do you think the orb is safe in your home?
What?
Do you believe the orb is safe with you
Nice.
after what we experienced today?
Well, it's still in my
If-
possession, isn't it?
If we weren't there, would it still be in your possession?
That's a good question. Luckily you were.
So, what about the future? We're not going to stay around and
About the
guard
future
the orb.
is
To be
I
fair,
will
you're
probably
harboring
have
a
to-
magical artifact in a kingdom where magic is basically banned.
Well, maybe not for long.
I don't care either way, but
I know.
So, what are you going to do with the orb?
With the orb, keep it.
You're going to keep it for yourself.
It's a very pretty orb. Have you seen it?
no.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah, it's a red ball, which is interesting.
what color is it?
It's red.
It's
Grim, what color is it?
It's red. Do you think
No,
I
but what
would
color is it?
Do you think I would attune to it?
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. Why would I risk my life to be cursed or whatever? I like pretty things. I like collecting them, not using them.
You hear that, Locke? Wouldn't risk his life to be cursed.
Not cursed. Well, yeah, I have you as a brother, so you know. From time to time, we're both cursed.
You know, it was kind of nice.
Yes, Alex.
What was nice?
Seeing them again.
Yeah.
There were so many.
You see Grim a little bit confused.
Natalia was there. Remember her? Cheeky little one. Spirited as always. They took her when she was 4 years old.
All because they assumed she could do something.
They assumed that of so many.
With no actual proof.
Tyranny.
It needs to be stopped.
I can't even remember who, if anyone that was taken, was not at that table. Matron says hi.
We need to do something for them. And for us.
Come again?
We need to do something for them and for us.
Just the question is what?
Somehow get rid of the things which they lack.
That's easier said than done.
I believe there's a few ways to do it, though.
Oh, I think it's best we figure it out in the morning.
I'm going to sleep as well. Sorry.
And Flint's gonna finish the bottle.
Grim, I have one last question.
He starts walking away, then turns.
What would it take for you to give up the orb?
Something very important. As he walks away.
So we're gonna get him back together with Evanora. That's the payment.
I was about to say.
They're gonna hate fuck, and then everything will be okay.
Or does he just want an apology and 3,000 gold?
I'm just saying, Front, you will have to RP suit in that scenario.
You know I will come in as Kelren and be like, I was just 15 years gone and you fucked someone else with.
I just went to get some milk.
You were 6 years gone, yeah, in the Feywild.
I'm sorry.
We don't know Cameron. This is.
I'm sorry I interrupt.
Need to find a way to get rid of him.
Getting rid of Grim?
No.
Understandable. Bit of a prick, that one.
Of the things that you like even less than them.
Yeah,
There's a few ways to do that.
it's about to get a lot more complicated. And I want you to... Actually, I don't need to tell you this. You're the one with the more, stable and understanding head on your shoulders.
What do you not need to tell me?
It's not my place.
Well, then who is the place to tell me? I'm more confused. There's multiple people who probably need to tell me something, so who is telling me this time?
Probably the one that you most expect.
The one that I most expect?
Mm-hmm.
So Atari. Good, I need to have a word with her anyways.
Yeah, just don't hold anything against her. It's not none of it.
I don't know her. I just know the name. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, it was surprising for me as well.
Sure it was. Did you fight her? Just curious.
Did I fight her?
Yeah, you said you before before we ran that you'd knocked the head off Lydia's shoulders, or similar to that.
No. Stop the goddess from coming down the alley. Her and Nessie were arrested. And from what Atari has told me, Lydia was, offed by the one that she was being blackmailed by. There's a lot of questions that we don't have answers for. And there's about to be a lot more. Get some rest.
I'm glad we're both here.
So am I.
And we'll make sure everything is right in the end. So we can properly finish what we started.
Aye.
As I gently pat where the tattoo is. You look really weird with your beard like that.
No, apparently that shit's a yearning.
Your bead?
On the mall. At the memorial.
Oh.
To be honest, I didn't expect to be coming back, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll go pick it up on the way. And I'm going to just tuck it back.
Right, let's get some rest. Tomorrow's another fucking hell of a day. Good night.
Good night.
I would like a light.
You go to bed, lay down, and eventually the sleep catches up to you. Atari, secret whispers with me, please. Hi, Mel.
Hallo. Nein, danke.
Nein, danke. Okay, you fall asleep eventually after being a bit on alert of luck. But Ildar says she will watch over you if needed. And you fall asleep. And in your sleep, you dream of a beautiful place. The field of flowers when you stood with Lydia. And you see her. And she smiles at you, puts a hand on your cheek. Thank you for freeing me.
It's the least I could do. How are you?
Safe. But not whole.
What do you mean?
I miss you. My other part, is missing.
I know, dear, but I have things to work on here right now. Maybe one day again. And I'm still here with you. And you know that.
Good. Even though he helped us, doesn't mean he's always good. Even though he helped us, doesn't mean it's always good. as she starts to fade away.
What? Can I follow her?
You follow her,
Attempt to.
and she drifted through. She jumped and drifted from the meadow, flying through the void. I've learned something about the gods. Eratis and Kalimvor. Together with Sun. They turned on somebody.
Is this what Tilia told me about?
Yes. It's a confirmation, basically. So even though you are acting in his behalf, mind your actions.
Mind my?
Actions. Do not fall for words of higher beings. Don't be a slave to them. Just because they are the ones that give us power doesn't mean that we are not powerful ourselves. She stops and you drift into her and she embraces you into her arms. As the particles of her start to glow and bright the void around you. As the glow turns brighter and brighter and the particles disappear, you still feel her embrace. And she kisses you on the cheek. See you soon. As she dissipates. Levitating there, with her particles gone, you find yourself in the darkness again. Looking around, there's a faint light in the distance.
Anything that's in the light?
You see something is turning.
Turning around?
Turning in a circle.
If I can, I'll attempt to go closer. I'm not gonna say anything though because I learned from Ashlyn.
You get closer and eventually you hit a barrier. But you can see it now. It seems like a figure in the distance and 5 orbs of light circling around her. Green, red, white, black, and blue.
I have seen the orbs. Are they that color?
No, they are all red for you. And you look closer and the figure in the middle looks familiar. The flowy hair gives it away, but still. Then, from outside the circle that circles around her, the figure appears. Red, shadowy eyes, covered with shadow, as she is having a conversation with it. It approaches her, and between them appears another light, purple and red in color. They discuss among themselves. You do not hear the conversation. but you see the red and the purple as if a bottle of strength and influence go back and forth until the purple overtakes the red.
Was Tilia the purple?
You don't know.
Oh, I
That's
thought.
what you see. And when it happens, the shadows disappear and his red eyes turn purple. But then the shadows come back, although the flower joins the other things circling around, and he disappears. And it disappears. And you wake up. Wake up.
Rogue subclasses come like, I don't know half of these except for Assassin because all of them are so bad.
Nessie,
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, there's Tasha's ones. I guess it's one of those.
Nessie, secret whispers, please.
Oh,
Hello.
hey.
First of all, what did you mean?
I basically found good tokens for the elemental voice.
Yeah, but what's the 5 int?
They have 5 intelligence.
Oh. That means they
So-
understand your commands, but don't do any free actions on their own. They just
Okay.
know who they are.
Are we gonna do that? They're connected with the stone or not?
What stone?
The stone on my neck.
It's up
So,
to you
okay.
how you cast it. It's your casting modifier, so probably.
No, but I mean, as in, would they be in like the stone's network so I can speak with them inside?
No,
Their minds.
you think and they know. It's magic.
Okay. Okay. Okay, good, because now I can give them commands without talking. That's good to know.
Good. Then we now do. You lay down next to the warm place, looking at the fire, and as your eyes close, the muffle of the conversation disappears, and you drift into a sleep. You open your eyes, and you are in front of a fire. Blue fire. Casting shadow behind you, but everything around you is dark as well. And then on the other side, just pieces of a scaly head, some piece of a wing, piece of a tail, sitting there looking at you.
Nessie greets you for the first time.
It cannot speak, but it nods no. As if, but you know the meaning, not for the first time. You see, there is a claw that just would belong to a hand if there was one. It just goes to you, touches the amulet on your neck, and you feel a fate connection, the one you felt before when you were in the village. I greet you, little one. Not the first time we met. As you see, it's spoken and the tail gets consumed.
Will you remain?
What remains of me inside that necklace will fade away soon. You will have to find the rest soon. Otherwise I will be gone. And you see more parts of it start to disappear, as if the conversation itself and giving you answers takes a toll on him.
How soon?
It depends. Depends on how fast you are. How close you are to me. The further you are, the fainter the call. As the wings get consumed as well. You get the feeling that you have room for 2 more questions.
Do you know what he's planning to do with you?
Nein, Luca, ich kann jetzt nicht. I have a feeling that he's going to use me somehow. I just don't know how. As the claw gets consumed and only the half face is left.
Any good advice or tips?
If he ever summons me, run. As you sit there in front of the fire and the last particle disappears, the fire sniffs and you wake up.
Long rest, I guess.
Yes.
So that's my
It's
assumption.
unfortunate if you get stabbed
Hi,
in the leg
hi,
with the
Roman.
light colors.
What did you do to our Martin?
Aye.
You just left our poor Martin down there?
No,
He was
no,
busy crying.
Your poor Martin is back.
Hello, poor Martin.
Hello.
Martin, how are you?
Time
How
passes, and
Ow.
the night passes. Roshaya, you wake up as the first one since you're an elf.
Yay, I get all my health back. I'm now. I don't know. Can you see the D8 that I rolled for my HP in the chat?
I do not. Yes, I do.
Good. I rolled an 8. I increased my health by 8 in total.
Good.
I know. I now also need to note down that I have breathe. Also, do I get to choose my proficiency thing now?
You wake up inspired for the day, and you think that today you will be better at.
I'm gonna take acrobatics.
Acrobatics. You feel very agile. Making a few saltos to warm up.
Nice.
Feeling rejuvenated after a fight. Alright.
I'll go out to the main living area. I'll just go to the door and say open.
It opens.
And just... So I think to myself, well, I guess it's good that some things don't change.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna.
I have a question. Just quick notes. Who sleeps in the sleeping room and who doesn't? Because we
Sleeping room.
don't.
Ulatab, Jonathan, Atari, and you.
Okay.
Flint and Locker in the fucking hallway.
Yes.
And was me, but
Yeah.
No, Roshaya, you slept somewhere else.
I slept somewhere else.
The room that you got in was different than where.
Room. Same room.
Same
Different
Same
room.
door, different room.
Same room, different room. Define room.
No, okay. You get out. The door slams behind you.
Bam. I'll just. Are they sleeping in on the floor, in the sofa, in the chairs?
I would say Flint was on the couch, but now on one of the wolves. And Locke just lay down and cuddle with one of the wolves from the get-go.
Yep.
I will.
I have war flashbacks.
I just heard wolf and
You see the wolf that Luke is currently hugging, like if I would be dead if I wasn't dead already.
I look at it just. And I'm gonna sit down in one of the chairs.
Alright.
I believe that I won't be teleported out, since last time I was here, I could sit down in one of the chairs.
No, it's just the doors.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna sit down.
Yeah. Next one.
Wait.
Next one to wake up is Nessie.
I would walk down and is this door closed or open?
No, it's open.
Okay.
You see Flintlock sleeping on the wolves. Roshai sleeping on the chair.
Nessie gets a nod from me.
I would point at you and you would hear in your voice Nessie greets you.
Can I respond back to that one? I don't know which
Yes.
kind of
Message, yes. You can respond.
Greetings to you as well. Try to ignore the snoring, though you've traveled with them for a little while now, so maybe you're used to it by now.
As he has noticed. One of them snores quite loudly.
Yeah. At least his snores doesn't stink like his farts do.
As the two of you sit down there, eventually, Celia, you wake up.
Very surprised she's crying.
She's crying, and you feel a hug, a warmer one, from Jonathan.
She looks up and just like tries to.
What is it?
She looks around in the room.
You see Atari sleeping. You see Lothab sleeping.
She also was the first one to go to bed, so she doesn't know how long they slept or not.
Yeah.
They keep watch, so she would not. She just shakes her head, like it's like a not here, and then she would try to get up as silently as she can.
Yeah. You get up. You wanna roll stealth on that?
If I don't want to wake the others up, I kind of have to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now one.
Not an 11. That's 14 in total.
14. Lothab, you wake up from that. As she starts walking. Lydia, you don't.
But passive perception is 22.
How is? Oh, because of your feet now.
No, I already had it. It's already
Wait, oh,
20. It's always
fuck,
been
I
20.
still-
Because
she had
you're in
22
Lydia.
like
I have Lydia. I still have Lydia.
Oh,
So
Roman, you're gonna have to update my passive perception,
I will do that.
just so you know.
If you could all send it to me, so I will note it down.
Yeah.
But
13.
yes, well,
Ooh.
in that case, you
Definitely wake
get
up.
but it seems like they were in the process of waking up already anyway. And as you make the sound, the wood creaks under your feet, and you see as both of them. Well, I don't know if they react or not, but
I react by grabbing the sickle, like my sword thingy. Is something happening? Why are you awake?
I hope it's morning.
it is morning.
How did you only? How many hours did we sleep?
I don't know when you've been to bed, but I feel
Well,
better.
she
So
slept for a whole 8. You two slept for 7 or something.
and you didn't sleep at all?
No.
Oh. Should I next time punch you and make sure you sleep?
I was making sure that all of you are sleeping.
Well, we are in a good combination of people, and
With your passive perception, could you also send me your ACs, please?
it depends on which armor. Do you want to strip all of it away, Roman?
No.
All of it?
No.
Do I never get armor?
No.
Uh,
What? Alright. You all are awake now.
Yeah. I think I need to drag everyone in that room into Secret Whisper.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
in that case.
I'm still
Everybody in the
sleep
room.
drunk, but yeah.
I guess we will just do something stupid in the meantime.
Please don't.
Doors.
Wait, Martin, please don't.
Doors.
Flint,
Touch everything.
please send me your ACs and passive
No.
perceptions.
No,
Fuck
no.
you.
I
love that, Martin.
I
I
am-
love that so much.
I am just making small, like, painted dragons all over Flint that are fighting each other.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
They are making trouble now.
Who makes trouble?
Oh no.
Well, you said I guess we gotta drag everybody who is in this room into Secret Whispers and Nessie, and Martin just said, I guess we just do chaos here.
That's fine.
Oh,
Dude will
no.
stop them.
Poor Evanora.
Well, Grim?
He's
Question
not
mark?
here. No, he's not here.
Okay.
Okay.
She looks at Atari. And she looks at Lothab. You promised me to listen to.
Wait, can you still do this cleaning thing?
No.
Because I could really need that right now.
You asked me for the one thing I cannot do anymore.
Okay, give me a sec. And he's like slapping his own face to get
Sorry.
more awake.
I couldn't hear anything. It was.
Do you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
She just said, she looked at Atari like, and then not because Atari probably assumes what.
Okay,
No.
I think I'm awake now.
And
What?
she looks at Jonathan. So in the last few days, the few hours, a lot of things happened. And I know you were not at the Trident, and she looks at Losep, but I was not speaking for the Temple of Soon. I was speaking for Grim, and I had quite a good reason, I guess. When I've been to the library day I had off, and I met someone who thought it was a good idea to show me the Eternal Arcanum, a book that supposedly knows everything in history that ever happened. And he showed me a page with Jonathan has seen it too later on, where I assume it's by now it's 3 gods banishing a certain fiend.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh.
And when I've slept in Grimm's mansion and not in the temple, because I was so tired and I didn't want to go back and forth the whole day, I just had a dream about everyone. Basically, everyone was in my dream and thought it's a good idea to annoy me shortly before the Trident. And Calran appeared and told me I should look at this book again because it will disappear otherwise. And so Jonathan and I did, and then we met Draxxia, and she wanted to know something about Duran, and he was also in the book, so we went back, blah blah blah, broke in the library. the book was still there, and we tried to get more information, and it showed us the story of the fiend, why he got banished.
Oh,
I'm curious.
Well, let's say Zune did something to him that made him that evil.
Soon herself.
He was not a fiend back then. He was also a god once. Very long ago. And she looks a little bit lost, and apparently there was a curse she placed on the one he loved and on him. And that person he loved get reincarnated every single time since millennia, and lost her immortal life, and always ends up as a follower of Soon. And when that person dies, they remember everything that happens before. And he watched it over and over and over again.
Oh my god.
Gods, I would say, but yes. And she points at Atari. One of the gods who banished him back then was also Kalimdor. So that's why I had the chance to speak with Atari during the trident, so I took it.
I see.
Well, I was mad and stabbed Soon in my dream with her own dagger, and now I'm not a member of the clergy anymore.
You stabbed her?
With her own dagger, yes.
What? And what happened to her?
Nothing, it was just an image of her, but the real her got kinda mad that her champion stabbed her. Copy of her.
So you're not a follower of Soon anymore? No paladin of Soon anymore?
I'm not.
Fucking cruel what she did to him then. Did she have a reason for that?
The book said it was in an outburst of rage and jealousy.
was it about the amount of followers they had?
Maybe also because of the loft I found.
Huh.
Didn't ask her. Didn't plan to.
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah. I mean...
Tilia?
Hmm?
I think I had a dream.
You cannot, you shouldn't. Was it him?
Sort of. And you?
Me?
It started with Lydia. She warned me about mindlessly following the words of gods, basically. And when she was gone, It felt really good to see her again, but when she was gone, I saw you and the orbs, I assume. And him. Did you perhaps had a dream tonight as well?
I don't assume there will be a single night where I will not have a dream from now on, to be fair.
It looks like you two are fighting each other. But not really physically. But more of a red and purple, I guess I could call it aura, that fought back and forth.
I was trying to talk some sense into him.
It looked like it worked, but not for
He is
too long.
bound to a host that fuels his anger and his, well, craving for revenge. Try to talk to him like that he's better than them, that revenge will also lead to more suffering.
Revenge on what exactly?
The other gods? Obviously.
Those who banished him, or every god?
I'm not sure about that. I haven't asked, but I think those three are his main focus.
Maybe I can try and talk to Callum for tonight. I need some stuff for it though.
And you're sure that this book told you the truth entirely?
No, I'm not sure about anything anymore. She looks at Jonathan. He has also seen it. It was clearly there, and we tested it on a event. One of us was present. So
it told the truth. It showed me the death of my sister.
Okay.
I'm sorry you had to relive through that again.
But those two...
Wait. Oh yeah, they are siblings, aren't they?
Who?
No, I'm not asking in character. I'm getting confused now. Oh.
Who are siblings?
Alright.
Never mind. Okay.
Alright. I thought Tulia and...
Jonathan?
No.
Not siblings.
Oh, okay.
They're gladly not siblings.
I was about to say, incest is wincest.
And...
I'm standing up at this point and walking towards Thalia, giving her a hug, or trying it at least, waiting for a response.
It is hard not to notice with your perceptive eyes that on Tilia's blue skin, a lot of white patches are formed.
White patches?
Yes. As if skin of not her own. Shimmering, changing position, revealing different skin. White, bluish color.
I'm sorry to hear that, Thalia. I know that soon meant a lot to you. Must have been hard to find that out. To deal with that on top of everything.
And she looks at Jonathan and Atari, but I mean, she's pretty sure that Jonathan got it because...
By the way you're speaking, you son is a bitch.
Apparently, yeah. It sounds so cruel.
Quite cruel, I would say.
Do you know who that current reincarnation is?
I know.
Blue. Are you that stupid?
Oh wow.
I'm just gonna sit there like
And Tori's like,
5 minutes with this man, and he already touched the door, and I can kill him.
Come on. And he gets up or from the table he was leaning on and like just puts a head on your head. You really don't see it. You don't connect in the dots.
Oh wow.
As he looks at Tilly.
It's you. Soon's a bitch.
huh. I said something similar when I stabbed her. She said, "You're never coming back to the clergy," and I said, "You're never coming back to my life, bitch."
You were so devoted to her.
All of me was since 3,226 lives before.
Oh my god.
Gods.
Gods.
So I would very much like to get the man back I love.
I just.
Jonathan's smile fades a little bit.
You mean the fiend? What we call the fiend. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's no other name that would fit him right now. We need to get him. There's a way, apparently, to separate them from each other. It will not happen. It will not free him. And I promised to help him, but I also said I will not let him do a major mistake and cursing the whole world. But I know that he promised Duran the power to shape the world after his will. If he succeed,
as long as we can kill the current host.
if we can separate them, yes. If not, I'm not. No idea how.
Let's find a way. There has to be.
I know he has something of him that keeps them bound, but I don't know where, how it looks like.
Do you think? Oh no, the book is probably long gone. So the book is probably long gone by now.
It disappeared sadly, but and she just says like, the ones who showed me where my, and she shakes her head, where Calren and Suit, maybe they know where it is. Maybe they have a copy. Maybe they can answer more. But
Calren
also,
and Suit.
they made a deal with them. I don't know at which point he found me, and he made a deal, and then he found out that.
So Suit knows Calren?
Yes, they're friends.
Oh, great! Another secret that she kept.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where he is, but I refuse to talk to him because, besides Zune, I feel most betrayed by him. He promised the fiend to get me away from Zune this life. I don't know what else they made a deal for. I have no clue. I don't fucking care. But as soon as they found out what he planned to do afterwards, they just dropped each other. And
He promised to keep you away?
from Zoon's influence, yes. He said our little adventures were try to get some memories back without pushing it on my little childish self. And he just disappeared after the deal broke, not giving a fucking damn shit after like a few hours before the trident and forcing all this shit on me. Same goes for her. I'm not happy to be here. Not at all. So don't mind me if I get a little bit aggressive when I talk with her.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Okay, that's a lot.
And she looks like Atari. Thank you. I'm sorry that you had to dream and see her.
It's alright. It was actually kinda good that maybe she helped me in a way.
And she just smiles. You know, some souls are supposed to be better together.
Yeah, chat.
She...
Don't make me
Was?
cry IRL now.
Moment.
Looking at Atari, she was your sister?
Gotta help my son for a second. Sorry.
We just talk.
We just talk about Bruno.
Or
No.
We
Wha-
just...
how were you
So are we
connected with
gonna-
each other?
I don't know if you ever read up on it. But there is a race called Kalashtar. And I found her when she was very young, alone. And I've nearly... Oh, my throat's making weird noises. And I felt that she needed me. And I was right. Her parents kinda got rid of her because she inherited some magic. But she got brought to the clergy, where where they helped her. In some sort of way, I guess.
I'm sorry. I thought you deserved the full explanation.
Are you
And
going
she
to
looks-
tell the others?
She looks at Jonathan and I have to.
Good.
The only thing they probably want to do right now is bash his skull in. So if you want to prevent it.
I'm pretty sure that at least some of the hate is more towards the host than him.
Oh, hell yeah.
You were the one where I could understand it the most.
He turns around, pacing away, and then turns around, pacing towards you. Stands close. Even if you love another, my feelings to you doesn't change. You are still my friend.
Oh, she would hug him. You're also my friend, but you're in danger. You should just go back. We will help you getting your stuff back later today, and then...
We promised we will.
You worry about me, and I worry about us. All of us. I'll do what you tell me to do. If you need my help, I will join. If you tell me to go away, I will go.
She just hugs him tighter. I'm so sorry.
She just kisses your head. The hair. Let's go tell the others.
Oh yes, that's a great idea. Someone stop Locke before he smashed my face into the ground.
Why would he?
Your face? I feel like I have a lot of explaining to do to him.
Yeah, maybe we can distract him. That's a good idea.
The door
What do you
opens.
mean?
New pass through. Let's go. Hello.
Look.
No.
Where did
I've
Locke
lost-
go?
What do you mean? Distraction?
We can just knock on doors again. That's a distraction.
No, we said open.
How do you get out of the room? Knock knock runs.
Hey, you'll be out of the hut in a second if you do that.
And how many doors did you guys touch?
I tried to draw a dragon.
Roman, I have a general
I saw
question.
that.
For no further reason, if I step on a teleportation circle, a permanent one, will it teleport me immediately?
No, you need incantation for it to work.
For
I
no
believe.
apparent reason. Where's Lucas?
His PC crashed.
Oh.
Yeah, waiting on him to come back right now.
I just want to say that dragon looks gorgeous. Actually,
It's
it actually
amazing.
looks kind of
Oh
cute.
yeah.
Those are
I
wonderful
feel like that
outlines.
should be used. I feel like it should be used by
I
Ashwin in
I
some
think
way.
I at least try to make it 3D.
It's so cute.
It is adorable. I love the face.
All right. The three of
Also,
you. Flint,
yeah.
you wake up next before Locke.
Can I go let the chickens in real quick?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you.
The three of you are in the room. Nessie and Rasha, I assume you sit there and be quiet, not having a conversation.
Yep.
I'm sitting quiet.
Lucas is not
here,
coming
I think.
back?
Wink, wink.
Lucas
think he
is
is-
fake
he's
crashed. But at
I
the
guess
moment
we're
Flint
speaking
wakes up, so
I just don't want to repeat it one more time because I will just stab myself down.
Yeah.
well, Flint, you wake up.
You will see something crawl over your hand. You don't
Yeah!
but you see it. A small colorful dragon.
Smack it.
Smack it, you smack yourself.
I left my hand.
It will run on into the back of your hand and just run up your arm.
I'm gonna start running into things. Panicked. Knock over the side table. Tripping over the skins on the floor. Just fucking freaking out.
Yeah, we need Locke for that because he would wake up.
Yeah. Trip over Locke.
Yeah, basically, you fall over Locke. Wherever he
Why
is.
are you making such a fuss this early in the morning?
There's a thing. Get it off. Shite. Fuck.
See what you saw. I saw him make it disappear.
Are we already in the room?
No, not yet.
Oh.
You haven't.
Just gonna look at Nessie with this just like...
I want to
Nice.
joke on Flynn though. Let me do this.
No.
Flint, have you eaten something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
No, I just woke up. Where's the bloody bastard? What is it?
Where's
I'm
what?
gonna take out one of the daggers.
You see the
Flint,
wolf
don't-
just.
Flint, don't stab yourself, please.
Stabby
Put the
stab.
dagger
Bonky
away.
bonk.
There's nothing on your arm except for your fucking hair.
Let's go start taking off his shirt.
Please don't strip in the living room.
I'm gonna do a stealth check to see how stealthily I do something.
Roll stealth.
Please don't undress in the living room, Flint.
There's a thing on me, and I can't
Shy,
smack it.
you notice Nessie doing something.
Yeah, Flint doesn't.
No, I don't.
We want to try.
Is Flint still taking his shirt
Flint,
off?
Yes.
Flint will hear something in his mind. We want to join you on your travels.
Who's closest to me?
Locke.
Locke.
Locke. Flint tripped over you, running away from an imaginary dragon, and now he hears voices.
I'm brandishing a dagger.
Huh?
I'm brandishing a dagger.
You bet. Okay. Look, you get in a dagger. Well, roll.
What is it? A D4 for a dagger?
Well, roll to
Yeah.
hit. Actually,
It was-
he's
That-
No,
They're gone.
he's prone, and it's a surprise attack.
yes.
Oh yeah, no, he's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll with advantage then. I think it was a natural 15 to hit. So
That
Yeah.
misses. So you just
plus numbers. It was a natural 15.
Oh, okay, then you hit.
I believe it's Dex on top of that, right?
Well, it depends. No, it's a throwing weapon. It's finesse. You could decide strength or dex.
Oh yeah, no strength.
Okay,
It's a 19.
19.
Wait, a 19 to hit?
Yeah.
Misses.
Oh, that misses.
You're about
Catch it.
basically.
Could you please not kill your brother?
This place is cursed. I want to leave right now.
At this
What?
point, the door opens.
What happened?
There's a thing on my body.
And
It's moving. It's green. I hate it.
and you just see Thalia. Why the fuck did you wake me up? And she just yells at Flint.
I didn't.
You would see
You
Nessie snickering.
since 10 minutes.
No, I literally just woke up.
What
She
did
did
you
so
say,
well.
Nessie?
You would see me snickering on the couch or chair.
Everyone except.
Except Flint gets it. Yeah.
One by one, they get out, and Roshai and Locke, you see that Tilia has her blue skin, but occasionally passing through, it reveals vibrant blue skin. Just
It's like a
patches,
mother of pearl iridescent.
patches of moving change in color.
Lothep's just staring at Delia blankly.
Good morning.
Is it blankly?
Blank.
Can I
You just
insight
looked
check?
at Rosario.
You can insight? Sure.
Oh yeah, if
Yeah.
Delia hasn't noticed, Rashaya's not wearing a mask.
And her pores are
She
clear.
just doesn't fucking care.
Fair enough.
I want to vibe check Lothep to see his feelings towards Delia.
What did you roll?
Natural 20.
To a total of 31?
A 30 in total, yeah.
Yeah, 30. So, what does he see on your face, Lothep?
A must.
Without revealing too much. What does he see? What emotions do you depict?
Sadness. I'm giving off a glimpse of sadness.
While looking towards Delia, specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadness and sorrow.
Okay. Well,
currently Flint is almost stabbing, just getting away, looking for that dragon again. Nessie is currently curling in the chair.
No, I'm just enjoying the show.
Flint, what are you doing to me?
There's a thing
Where?
somewhere on my body, and I'm not allowed to take off my clothes. So I'm waiting for it to come back. There's a voice.
I'm gonna point towards. You said Atari walked in?
Yes.
I'm gonna point over to Atari. You know how Lydia did that mind talking thing?
Okay.
I don't know her, but maybe it was her.
I will make the dragon appear on his forehead.
Oh no!
Flint, it's there. Flint,
I have a question. Do I see Nessie and realize that Nessie's doing that?
Well, my stealth was not
15,
to
what's
look.
your passive?
13, but
I mean, it's
I,
not passive anymore if she's actively trying to look
if
for
you're
it.
that
looking-
was
look-
what I wanted to
Sure,
say.
roll perception.
I'm
18.
only doing hand symbols. I don't know
Yeah.
to what degree we need to do them.
Nessie is just doing some hand moves.
There are just like 3 people she knows in this room that like 2 that were before there that could do magic. She doesn't see suit
Mm-hmm.
and not her kind of things.
You don't see Grim either.
Yeah, maybe he it's like Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Maybe he takes a bath. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, Nessie.
I'm just enjoying the show.
I'm just gonna walk over and punch Nessie.
Roll to
Ow.
hit.
Just enjoy the show.
Yeah,
Somebody stop Flint!
it's a 23.
That hit. Somebody stop Flint, please!
I was
I find this a
muted.
bit- I
But I
find
was
this a
about
bit
to say, is he
terrorism.
gonna stop himself?
Yes, he's
Because if
trying
he does, I will obviously fucking stop
Oh,
him.
if he's actually gonna try
That's
to stop
3
him, I'm
damage.
gonna make it disappear.
Nessie, you take 3 damage.
Ow.
The thing disappears, Lydia grabs your hand before you do something stupid.
Atari
Atari,
comes.
my bad, Atari.
You idiot! What do you think you're doing?
And she just said the thing you
Hold on.
and what do you think you're doing?
Wait, can I like lift him up by his side? Can I,
Roll
do I
strength, roll strength.
My strength isn't great, but if it works, it works.
If it works, it works! You lift him up! He's about to stop, you just lift him up to your face level and like, no!
Do I get to contest this roll?
You wanna contest it? Contest it.
As you're gonna contest it, I'm gonna walk up and say, Nessie
Nice.
wishes to apologize
Don't tell me you rolled high on that one.
as
What did you roll?
It's just flat strength, isn't it?
Yes.
22.
Oh, well, you tried to lift him up, but he's like trying to.
I'm gonna make the dragon disappear from his body
Yeah.
and just walk off out of the door.
Are you gonna like hope?
No, get down. I'll cut him if I have to.
Wait, what door? Out?
This door, it's a 2D creature. There is like a creek, right? So
Oh,
it can just go through.
Oh, okay. So the dragon jumps off and goes out of the door and just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flint, it's gone.
Where'd it go?
Through the door.
It's gone.
No!
And you just see Thalia really mad looking at Nessie. I just resurrected him. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's hyperventilating. Let's go to the dagger.
Bessie didn't think he would
He's
harm, so.
the worst person ever with anything that's not normal.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look at this chaos and shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Rashaya with sentiment and just be like,
Alright. Coming down a little bit.
I'm gonna like put the knife down.
What
It's gone now.
the knife?
It's gone now. It
Flint.
is gone.
What if it comes back?
Flint.
No!
Nessie wishes to apologize as Nessie has done a bad prank.
Yeah.
Don't stop!
Come here. Come here, you little
Thalia
shit.
steps away from Nessie. Oh no!
How tall are the both of them? Who's
I think
tall?
Nessie's actually shorter than.
I'm going to attempt to trip Flint as he walks towards Nessie.
Oh god.
Who are you
She looks
calling
at Rashaya.
tiny?
Roll to hit.
It's not me this time.
Flint, if he hits dex save.
25.
It hits dex save.
Oh.
What?
I don't want anyone to abuse my aura in this situation. Just wanted to let.
Do you have the choice though?
I mean, it's who I see as allies at this moment,
Ah,
right?
I see.
friendly creatures.
Okay, none of them was friendly currently. Okay, what did you roll?
18.
8?
Jonathan is friendly.
Six.
That's
8?
okay.
6. You fall down. Onto the carpet.
Fuck! Shit! It's back! It's stopping me from moving.
That was your fucking brother, you absolute dung beetle.
What's
Dung beetle. That's new.
Hey,
I'm sick of this shit.
Jonathan just whispers to Tina. Did she not curse? She was so polite.
Yeah, that's when she likes someone. That's how you can see the nicer the cursings get, the more she likes you.
I'm just shaking my head and searching for a chair to sit down.
Yeah, there's the couch.
Has anyone seen this old piece of shit witch?
Nope.
I've seen a young piece of shit kobold.
Flint, don't.
Are you gonna tell him? Otherwise, I may.
I punched him. That should be enough for now.
No, I mean, are you gonna tell him? Because I'm about to lose my fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, that one. I wanted to wait until the fucking witch showed up.
Let's gonna storm over to her door.
No, do not
no.
touch the door.
Open!
It opened.
Is she? She's in there, isn't she?
She is.
Is she awake?
No, she's passed out on the table.
Great, I'm gonna grab her.
Oh
When
no!
Franz kills his own character with each other.
You grab her.
I'm just gonna grab her by the collar and just start dragging her out the door.
You wake her up.
The
fuck.
quick donk. Right, discussion town, right now before I murder someone.
And that's
Drag her,
someone
drag her
might be
by the
you.
collar. She's basically completely on the floor because of how short I am.
Wisdom saving throw.
For
Oh,
that,
good stuff.
if he's close enough, he gets my help.
He is not close enough.
Oh,
This is how
how
I
to
met
change that?
my character.
Yes.
It's an 11.
11. You freeze.
So confident.
Let's go over it. So, roll another saving throw to save from it. She gets up.
Nat 20.
She gets up and you.
Now! Oh.
There are ways to speak. Let's go.
Why are we doing this?
Give me.
Hi.
Celia's gonna speak and you're gonna fucking listen, otherwise I'll put your head in the ground.
Calm down. They would listen to me anyways. We are not hostile towards each other.
I'm currently hostile towards everyone.
you
Storm the. Is there still the bottle of wine on the table that Grim did not finish?
Yes.
Yeah, Flynn's grabbing that.
Are you hostile towards me too?
Yes!
No.
Hmm.
She looks at Ziyut. I will ask you one time. Where's he?
At the palace.
What?
At the palace.
Which one?
Sex.
The royal palace.
Why?
Plan B, remember?
Oh, you mean the... Oh, I drop every shit on you, but I don't tell you what plan B is because that's too much for you. That plan B?
You telling them in the dream who Karen is.
Told what?
We couldn't risk you telling him in a dream who Karen was. Yes.
That's what you couldn't risk.
Is there a problem?
Ha! You just hear him laughing in the corner.
And she turns around to Loch Ness and Rashaya. Hi, by the way, I'm the reincarnated wife of this motherfucker.
Who is she pointing towards? Hopefully not Flint.
No.
Yeah, I'm also confused. I'm looking around where she's pointing.
The plot twist!
Guys.
We are, yes. Flint and I are married and deeply in love.
This motherfucker is just like.
Hello.
One
She
of
hasn't
my
touched me
former
for 3
lives
fucking
was married to a god that's once was a god and is now the fiend.
That just sounds confusing.
Sorry, there's a fiend now?
Yeah, no, can you just say who you were the wife of at some point and not talk about 10 bazillion gods? I know you follow them, but...
Okay, I try to tell them. When even Flint can get it, but you don't, then there's no point in talking.
So you, in previous life, was married to another being who is a fiend, and this fiend is because Rashaya doesn't know anything about a fiend.
Yes, he was also in the book we all saw together.
You saw it.
So I saw the fiend.
You
Like, I
saw
saw
it vanishing. Yeah.
that fiend.
Yeah, you know that former in Sophia fiend.
Okay.
Cool, right?
No.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with you being angry at Evanora?
Because she and my stupid ass of somewhat not really relative adoptive brother made a deal with that fiend, and it was about me, and as soon as the fiend, was like, oh, I have evil plans afterwards, they dropped each other and also left me all alone just to come to me 7 hours before the trial and say like, you have to remember, we need your help, and force the memories of 3,226 lives on me, which made me almost go insane 2 hours before the trident, and then refused to even tell me their fucking plan B because I could be the issue.
I would like to insight check Evanora. Vibe check Evanora and Villia, just to see if she's telling the truth and what Evanora's reaction is to this.
I want to roll whether or not she actually believes this, or does seem more.
You know what the funniest thing is? Flint also rolled, and he rolled a natural 20 on the history check. That was the funniest shit ever.
You can roll as well, man.
For the first time in forever.
26.
Okay.
21.
Roshai, you want to
Dang.
insight this as well?
No, don't need to.
I mean, Rashaya also has more information because the book.
Yeah. Both of you can clearly see that Delia is telling the truth, even though very angrily and sometimes not in full detail. And Evanora just... You can read that she does not deny it.
She doesn't deny it, okay. Because that was more important, because, I trust her more than Villia. So what does this mean?
Nothing, I just wanted to let you know.
Thanks.
That means that there is a way to separate to run white from the fiend.
What does that have to do with Villia being an incarnation of his wife from 10 bazillion years ago?
Nothing?
Then I'm so confused.
Why are you confused?
Why are all these... Then, if
Flynn told me I
ask,
should tell you.
Yeah, no, that's not the problem. If you just... Evanora, if you just said that there's a possibility that you can separate them two after I asked what does her story have to do with anything. But there's no correlation between the both of them.
There is.
Why did you say... Then what's the... Can you please tell us the correlation between the two, instead of saying that there isn't? After I just asked if there was and you said there wasn't? This is why I'm confused.
I think she tries to use me against my former husband and tries to separate them to get one evil done, and the other one is just a little bit less of a problem.
Well, let's let her explain. Then we'll know more. What's the plan?
Simply put, she's right.
Great.
How do you
How?
plan on using Thalia to separate the fiend from Duran?
Do you want to tell them about the Illustar?
So, how about you tell what you know so I don't have to explain
Fair
everything?
enough. She takes a few steps into the room. My friend and I, in our travels, a couple of years ago, well, couple of tens of years ago, in the Feywild we stumble upon a book called the Eternal Arcanum. It showed us the history of this world. Together with it, there was indeed a god that was banished by 3 other gods. We found the whereabouts of his soul, and we made a deal with him to release him. But along the way we found out that he is full of anger and revenge, and we decided to go it in another way. In the meantime, he made a deal with somebody else. You can guess who? Duran White. Together they would become more ambitious. They created the 5 dragon orbs and set a chain of events in motion, leading to him becoming the leader of the Seekers, trying to gather in those orbs in order to do whatever he wants with it. I do not know his reasoning or plans. What exactly he's trying to do. Yesterday the Trident, you did a good job sabotaging him. But if the people of Enosh would have voted them in, Calvin would have vetoed it. Thank you, by the way, as she looks at Atari, for healing him.
Wait. Calvin would have vetoed it.
Yes.
Okay. Thing.
Yeah, you healed him. Yesterday when he was shot.
Oh right, I did. I was making marriage arrangements, sorry. I'm joking.
So he was right there. It was him.
He was at the Trident, yes.
Oh wow.
Well, do you want to tell me that you and him at any point had his soul? and then broke off the deal after you realized someone who's been caged for millennia, all alone, cursed, is surprisingly angry, and you gave it to Duran White? Is that what you're saying?
What?
We did not give anybody. But yes. We were dealing with something
Okay.
beyond our powers. And without other plan, we waited until you grew up. And forced the awakening of your memories. Yeah? You do that?
Oh, well, Thalia just turns around, goes to the door, says open, and leaves.
Well, now you're right.
Confused. Was she the incarnation beforehand, or no?
Yes.
From what I understand, she's
Yeah, Flint. I'm asking if Nora she knows the proper
I
answer.
don't think Suit understands it more than any of us do.
I believe she knows if she forced the reincarnation into Philia, or if she was already the reincarnation. She would know, right? I'll look over to Nora.
How it
We didn't know if it works.
So you did force it into her.
We tried to. But for that
Alright.
she needed to loosen her influence. Well, Sun's influence over her.
So you did this now, or you did this when she was a kid?
Yesterday. We tried to
Did-
make it over the years, but it didn't work.
So she did it willingly.
She did it willingly. With manipulation.
In which sense?
Guiding her to the decision.
Through magic, or through...
Through showing her all of it.
So was it her own decision in the end?
Yes.
I'd like to mind check her.
Go for it.
Only 18.
Sud believes it was Celia's choice.
At this point, I'd like to get up and I heard enough and follow Celia through the door, staying open.
The door is open from when Celia left.
So who knows?
Hmm?
Who knows?
You,
Bless you, Mal.
you all. I do. Karen does.
does he know?
Who?
The fiend.
The fiend?
Her supposed bloody husband.
Well, that's something you have to ask her, right? I do not know if he knows.
Look, you've been fucking
I do
with
not
a.
know if he knows.
Has he spoken to her?
She just
Only Philia would know that.
For an all-knowing fucking witch in the
I
woods,
am
you're
not
kind of-
all-knowing. I know
Yeah,
that,
well, you
but not
kind of
enough.
lead on for shite like that, don't you? Apparently, a book which tells you everything. Look, I feel like we need to find this bloody book. Perhaps that has more answers to us than anyone else has after scouring the earth for decades now without any sort of answer. I thought wizards like you read books to find information. Apparently, you gloss over the most important things. Someone's going to walk out after Telia.
Mhm. Tilia, where are you going?
Just outside. And she uses the shape water to make it rain and then starts crying.
Yeah, load up Flint. You go outside and you see it's raining.
How many people are left now in suits? Hot. It's me. 4 people.
Yeah.
So, how do you plan on taking this fiend
Oh, 5.
out?
Jonathan is. Well, no,
Yeah.
Jonathan would follow.
What about
How
Grim?
do
Grim? He is
Yeah.
not here.
Okay.
Not in the room.
How did you plan on getting the fiend out of Germ with Thalia? Or rather, using Thalia, however you want to phrase it. I don't care. In detail, and what would that entail for Thalia? And what benefit would it get for me to get the fiend out of Germ? I know it brings benefits. I want to know to what quantity. And I think at this point, we're way past being cryptic. As I'm gonna just stare at her dead seriously.
Separating them means less power to do
How much less?
a lot less. What's going on in the facility? I do not know.
Which facility?
A few days away, north of Adar.
I've been there.
So you've seen it.
Yeah.
Giant construct made of black.
Yeah. That's the one.
It is
A lot of
said,
caravans going in and out.
it is said all the captured mages are brought there.
Nessie has been inside it. Have
Well,
I?
No.
Nessie hasn't been inside it.
Nessie thought
You've been at the cells, but not in the facility.
She has been in the cells, as I will. Well, I've gone up kind of the stairs. I will just describe my walking through it and everything I've seen
And how
in
did it feel?
agonizing detail.
And how did it feel? Did it feel like your magic being sucked out?
As she didn't really feel it being sucked out, more as if none came back in, as he had to keep its magic inside himself.
Well, it didn't regenerate, did it? Even though you rested.
Yeah.
So it was sucked out. Whatever he's planning,
As
he needs a lot of energy for it.
So he is stealing the magic from magic users and turning it into something else.
That is what I suspect.
I assume into the fake orbs.
What?
Is it a possibility that he's turning them into the fake orbs?
I do not know. In theory.
And what happens to Thalia? after separating the fiend from Duran, and how does that work?
What would happen? I do not know.
Then how did you plan on using Thalia to separate them?
In order
Killing
to
her?
weaken someone, we need to sabotage their connection. By awakening Tilia's memories and hoping that she... It sounds so cruel when I say it.
Listen, I don't care.
Hoping that
I
she
think we've all
remembers
seen.
and manages to influence the fiend, bringing him back to the light, separating him from Duran.
Why does that sound so cool? I'm very confused.
It is using someone's love against them.
Yep.
Oh, you meant it's cool for the fiend.
That was plan. What? A, B, C, F.
Sorry, what? I
That
do
plan
not.
A, B, C, X, Y. Which one of the plans was this?
This was the last plan. If this would have failed, I don't know.
So is plan. So what's plan B?
This was the last plan, so
The plan now, if anything, is me going to apologize. I know she might not want me to.
I think you should give her some time. She doesn't like when people constantly barge onto her.
You know, I do not like it either.
So what exactly do we do with the orbs?
Use them?
Wouldn't that just anger the things inside of them?
The things inside of them want free. If you promise,
Yeah.
if you promise them help for their help, eventually we can bring him back to Draconia and release them.
And what says that they won't go on a rampage all over Enosh, the Quinlan realms, the rest of the world?
There's no guarantee.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume you've lived through the wrongdoing, just as I have. It wasn't pretty.
It wasn't.
Wasn't the wrongdoing turning them into orbs?
No, the wrongdoing was trying to seize their power, trying to take control over the dragons, and it failing, and the dragons going on a rampage all over the world, burning down everything they saw fit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The rem-
So wouldn't using their power just make them angrier?
Probably that's what I'm thinking.
So shouldn't people who wouldn't use their power have the orbs?
Probably.
The best
People
thing
that
would be
could,
the orbs not existing at all.
so releasing them.
And there's the issue. What happens if you release them after they've been enslaved for so long?
I think it's better to do it now than wait
No.
a couple centuries.
I don't think it's a good idea to do it now.
Not like right now, but, you know. I believe the thing. I just think it would be better to have them released instead of letting Desmond have any of them.
Well, it's much better to not allow him to have any. No, that is true. But I don't think we can release them.
If then altogether, not one by one. But
If
for that,
this-
we need all the orbs.
Yes. Which brings us back to we need to stop Duran and the Finland.
Well, in order to do that, we need to split up. 2 teams. One will get the Illustar. The other
So what?
the Illustar.
What's that?
The soul of the fiend.
Okay.
And ours will try to infiltrate the facility and sabotage it.
We need to prepare quite a bit in order to be able to infiltrate that.
Yes.
So magic doesn't regenerate in there. I don't think there could be magic in there in that case.
So the people that don't use magic should go in there.
Probably.
And then there also has to be people that can stay quiet.
There's very few of that.
And then on top of that, we're going to need some way to sabotage the inside of a, I'm going to assume, rather giant, well-constructed facility that where you cannot use magic to deconstruct it.
Well, in that case, we will need some supplies.
We'll need a lot of supplies.
Luckily, we have some.
How much
How much?
and what exactly?
Well, that is for Grim to discuss with you. But... And she starts walking to the door. Meanwhile, outside. Flint and Locket, you went out.
Oh. Yeah, I would straight away walk into Thalia's direction.
Yeah, it's raining. Sun falling on her face.
As soon as I reach her, I'm laying my arm around her. Come here.
Jonathan just comes to a group hug.
Flint's gonna stand back.
Take a few steps back and stand next to Flint.
Hold up. Wait.
Yes.
She just leans against Lothab and cries. For like a minute or two.
We will find a solution for all of that, okay?
Don't promise something you can't keep, lad.
You know, I have memories that are not mine and mine. Don't know who I am and what I want, and I was so close to the Trident I couldn't go to any of you in time. Just expected me to. Hey, you still have to stop the Seekers at the Trident. And they just kept pushing me into that direction. And then just to find out that the only person I thought that ever loved me in my life.
No.
Internet!
Wow.
Internet is the only person that ever loved you in your life.
The only
I'm
person that loves you
sorry.
in my life. Disconnect.
I'm so sad, I know!
No.
Internet.
Hey,
I'm so
everybody,
sorry.
everybody turn
That's
your
fine,
camera off
no
and mute
worries.
yourself so you don't distract fucking Alex while she's roleplaying. Internet shuts off.
No! It's really okay for me, but yeah. It's not, it's worse the internet. It's like... because Losep knows who she talks about.
Mhm.
And the only person I ever thought loved me, I was just a deal. That's all I ever was to them.
I doubt it.
Well,
How could anybody use you as a tool? Eh?
and I mean, I was a child. And I was very easy to influence when I was a child. And she looks around, do you see him anywhere? He doesn't even care about me right now.
So disappointed of him.
Is that your brother?
Adoptive brother.
He's your
Have to
brother.
point it out.
Really, so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I would consider Locke any less? Just because we're not blood related.
What?
It's just Discord. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. Don't worry.
No,
Sorry.
Actually, the one who actually can speak about it is Flint. Nice. That's so cool.
Your brother did not left you for 15 years and then send his girlfriend over to tell you some shit and still is like, yeah, I'm not here, I'm at the royal palace. Go, girl.
I'm sure that has an explanation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can, tell it to me once I'm dead again and reincarnated, and after long
See-
fight with look for whatever one of them.
Here's the thing, love, right? You're not alone anymore. We're orphans too. We know how it is to be alone, have an answer. And you're on your way to find one. Even with so many questions.
And she just looks at Flint. You know what bothers me the most? And she points at the door.
Is it the snoring?
Not about you, Flint.
Oh, okay.
But yes, if there's one thing that bothers me about you, it's the farting and the snoring.
Well, the farting's got... It's not
Every
farting,
morning.
It's the stress-based, you know. Anyways.
I don't trust them.
Fuck, nor do I.
What if they have any weird plans after that? What if they just use us to barge in again, do their dirty work, and then just try to steal the power of a fiend god, whatever?
Oh, that's why I'm fucking leaving once we've gotten this shit settled. I'm not here for anyone else but you.
Neither am I.
You brought me back to this realm. I didn't think I'd see the light of day again. You called me back for a reason.
I was scared that your brother runs amok with an orb once he finds out you're dead.
You forget that I'm the problematic one. That I'm the emotion-based one.
I mean, that's what I would have done. If someone would do that. Like, back then, I would have done that if someone did it to my brother.
As simple as he seems, he's a fucking brilliant piece of shit.
Yeah, I have to agree mostly, but it still hurts that, he turns around to that witch and is like, no, she knows more. Yeah, but she's not telling.
I don't trust her.
Me
Didn't
neither.
trust her when she was one half. Now she's a whole. An asshole, but
Well, I'm pretty glad I haven't fucked with her, though.
What chance do we have right now? We're still trying to stop the Seekers. We're still trying to figure out how to, not give them more power. Look at our lost siblings. They came by every year. And there were always rumors, We were children. We didn't know better. Somebody got on our nerves. We'd go up to them and be like, hey, that one over there, she was babbling some weird shit and a frog appeared. Right? You know what they did? They took him. We never saw him again. You want to know when I saw some of them?
I can imagine.
Aye. Which means we wanted them gone.
So,
I didn't think they'd be gone like that.
But you do know, when we come to that Duran is a problem, and he's here right now, and the Fiend is a problem, who's also present, but after all, if I get what I want, we have most likely 3 pissed up gods on my ass. And that's something not even you can fight.
I don't care. I've already fucking yelled at Sin. I've already yelled at kill him more.
You should have stabbed her too. It was fun.
I was bloody naked!
So, let me get it straight.
The fuck are you doing here?
Oh,
No, it's...
It's Jonathan.
it's Jonathan. I
Oh,
see.
shit.
Fuck.
I came out with you, what do you mean?
Who the fuck are you? Get out! Go! Go away, you fucking horny bastard.
No. So let me get it straight. If he's free, then you two become gods again.
I don't think she was ever really a god, per se.
I do think I was for 2 hours, and then I got cursed by the crazy red-haired bitch that.
Well,
Can you not appeal to the Pantheon? Take it to court.
Flint, I have my memory back since 18 hours, and I slept 8 of them. And I was at a trident for 4 of them. And then we
Wow.
fought for like, you know what I wanted to point out? I didn't have much time for anything.
And we still have fucking time to get that considered, right? But first and foremost, we need to get you to your sweet, sweet loving husband and kill the other side of him. That's
I think we
priority
need
number
to
one.
I've talked with him earlier. It just
Right, you need to fucking stop speaking to people.
He's
Just
my husband.
turn off your connection. Just take a U day.
Turn off your Wi-Fi.
Apparently, we also had someone who listened into that. We had a visitor. I haven't even noticed that Atari
What?
was there, but apparently
Oh.
she
Okay.
was.
So what did he say then?
Hello, I would hope. Respectfully.
Yes, he did. He told me about the way to separate, like that the bond is because Duran knows his true name and he has his soul. Great. But on the good part, I can be persuasive enough to say, what the fuck are you doing? Revenge doesn't bring anything. You're better than them, and if you go ahead with your plan, we will never again. There's no good in that plan. And
Look,
he seems to agree.
I don't think we're gonna have a 100% foolproof plan where everyone's happy. We're gonna piss off gods. We're gonna die. Or we're just gonna create an entire fucking mess, and
I mean, if everyone in the end turns into zombies or whatever Duran has planned for this plane of existence, then
gods are obviously not gonna fucking do something about it, so it's up to us. I would prefer not to be a.
I don't plan to die and nor becoming a zombie dreamwalker shit.
he doesn't deserve that, you know? He just got cursed because he fucking fell in love with me.
I know.
It's not like he's gonna die either, though. He'll come back.
I don't know if there's a way to kill a god. I've not tried. Didn't plan to, I guess.
Who says we need to kill gods?
Well, if he was a god and not a fiend, it might take more to kill him than just a normal fiend. If it for whatever reason would come to that, you know.
At this
I
point,
don't
Evan
plan to.
gets out.
She stops talking immediately.
We're having a conversation.
I'm glaring at her angrily.
Look,
never
her
considered nothing?
former student and her former lover just glaring at her. And Flint.
Have you
Never
considered
liked her.
talking? We're having a private conversation here.
Yeah. Is Roshaya getting out as well? Because I saw you moving yourself. Muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, once Rashaya gets out, she's not really gonna take either side. She's gonna kind of stand in between the two groups, or the group and the individual.
Mhm.
Just observe.
Locke would follow suit.
Gonna look how Philia is holding up.
Clearly see that she has cried.
It's raining, just in this area.
But doesn't make ice less red.
Yeah. I mean, they're inside, so they would see it. But still, it's still
Yeah.
It's still raining for 10 minutes, right?
Mm.
I'm just gonna look at Philia with this, like, compassion. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah. Locke gets out as well.
She takes a look at Locke and Rashaya. We've talked to him. Obviously. Since I'm not under the protection of Soon anymore. Protection. My dreams and sleep is very open to him. I have no idea how far it goes, and how far what he knows is what Duran knows. So be careful about what you say. But I told him that I will do everything in my power to free him. But that I will also do everything in my power to stop him from turning the world from him making a mistake. Non-humanoid race, no dragon, no nothing should be trapped in dreams and walk around as undead or anything like that. Just want you to let you know that if it comes down to that I'm still on your side in a way.
Great. So does that mean we go for Plan B then?
They're not
What the
finished
fuck is
this.
Plan B?
Talk about
I can.
Plan B.
They're not
Oh, I can tell. Huh?
Well, you can tell him.
Oh no, Celia just mentioned that things may be able to hear her dreams. No offense.
She also points at Rashaya. I'm not sure if she's safe then. And then she points at Erenora, and she's now whole again and made a deal with him too.
Oh, I know. But she's the one who told us.
In which case, there's probably no one here that's safe. I think he's probably gonna be able to hear it one way or another.
You think so?
Heard it.
And why weren't you be safe, Rashaya?
I mean,
Because
what the
he's
fucking
been-
bloody shit is this for then? And I'll hold up the stupid ass amulet that Evanora gave us.
You know.
Oh, I'm also attuned to that.
No, no.
I'm also attuned to that. I just don't have it saved
I
on my sheet.
remembered it.
It is the it's not what I not the name I gave you, Franz. This is the amulet of proof against divination and location.
Yes, I have that one. I still have that one on. I forgot to write that on my attunement.
Which Flint never attuned to, so he has no idea what the fuck it actually does.
If you're attuned to that, you won't be detected. However,
Yeah, we all attuned to it, right?
However, he's been in my head.
and
That's why I shot the king.
and
Or, well,
I
not the
I
king,
beg your fucking pardon?
or not the king.
No, roll it back. You what?
She mentioned this yesterday. You were literally there.
Yeah, you were standing
Like,
there.
more than once.
I was off.
Yes. He's had control over me, partially, for 60 years.
Great. So what I'm hearing is the next sleeper agent is Lothed, because Lothed keeps touching shit.
What?
Luckily, I was a failed experiment from him, trying to create sleeping super soldiers.
Sleeping? Did you say sleeping?
Yes. Not sleeping as in sleeping.
Like
rather
like a sleeper agent.
Yes. A sleeper agent.
Oh, good.
However, the group of people, the 9 elven children that he tried to do this on, it failed. We had enough control over ourselves to willingly say what we wanted to do and do what we wanted to do. But we were kind of forced to do what he wanted us to do. He gave a command. All the others are dead. It's me left. However, Suit managed to break the connection we had. So
How
he's not
lovely
on
from
camera.
her.
So it's not on
Is
camera.
it permanently broken?
We don't know. It hasn't come back for tonight, but there has been periods where he's gone months without having any commands.
So that doesn't
unclear.
mean you could, in a fight, just theoretically shoot an arrow on one of our backs.
Good. Although I would be able to let you know that he has taken control.
Interesting.
That's good.
I managed to tell Suit to run and that he had control over me when I tried to steal her orb yesterday.
Oh, you tried to steal her.
Yes. You don't need to repeat everything I say, Lothab.
Desmond,
Thank
lose
you.
control. Desmond makes
I
lose
try. It's a bit much
So-
right now.
Yes, just go with the flow. Trust me, it's better to just go with it.
So what we're saying is we can't trust anyone here right now.
Big surprise.
I have to talk with him on a daily basis, you know? He was trapped for fucking shit ton of thousands of years.
Yes.
All alone. And I tried to get him away from being the evil, I will kill all humanity, you know?
Yeah, you haven't really done a good job of that, have you?
I have I think
Flint.
it could also be a trap because I'm not sure.
Flint, it's fucking been like 24 hours maximum.
Out of every comment you could have made, that was probably the most retarded comment you could have made.
That's fair.
Alright, since we
You
can't
would have
trust
been more
anyone here.
intelligent saying you would shit in a bucket.
Yeah,
more
that's true.
intelligent of you.
Since
I've been to jail, I had to shit in a bucket.
Anyways.
Plan B, 4 of us go down into hell to is it hell? I fucking know. To
I think everything close to them is hell.
is it hell?
Close.
Close. One of the literal 9 hells. To remove the soul from whatever the fuck, which, you know, to take the soul of the fiend away to protect him from Desmond, I guess. And the other 4 go into the Black Dark Fortress where magic cannot be used.
Yeah, well, I'm not going
This
there.
sounds fucking terrible.
It's not that bad since we don't use magic, and neither does Rashaya.
That is wrong.
You use less magic.
I have healed you before.
That's true. You have.
I mean, in theory, I also use less magic, but I'm kind of pretty sure for the soul finding, I'm kind of needed.
Yes.
It's probably going to be.
So wait, 4 and 4, okay?
Well, I don't know if is her name Jeremy, Jacob,
Jeremy.
His name is Jonathan.
Please
Thank you.
call him Johnny.
Johnny. I don't know. Do you use magic? Do you not use magic?
I'm capable.
And she looks at Jonathan. Don't fucking dare.
I do not know what magic is.
I punch him. I fucking punch him.
You don't need to say check that he bluffs.
Give him a bump on the shoulder.
Dipshit, now it's not the time for jokes.
I'm still capable.
That's my job.
Even without.
So, do you want to go to hell, or do you want to come to the deep black fortress where magic can be used?
The more people, that are easier to detect. I don't know. Would 3 still be alright?
Depends. We need to sabotage the facility, and if you can't use magic too. Sabotage.
Well, just
facility.
because
Look at
the
Rashaya.
fucking man
Haven't
crush
you
on
been on a
Kara.
sneaky mission with him before? How did that work? Did you wear a good team or did you wear not a good team?
It worked. He was quiet. Not as quiet as I, but quiet enough. And here's the issue. You need to sabotage the facility, not using magic. How do you sabotage a facility not using magic?
Use an explosive.
Supplies.
I wanted to say boom.
Yes.
Boom.
We need to carry enough explosives to sabotage
Wait a moment.
the facility.
And she turns around to Zoot. Who sabotaged the black iron thing on the trident? Was it you, the fireflies, or him? Because if you have a way to sabotage and people can use magic in the black iron facilities, then that's the point where you should tell us. Right now.
Yeah, good point, actually.
We did mention Grim and wares, so I assume Grim has gathered some supplies.
Clever.
What supplies exactly? I don't know, because that has not been brought up yet. So we need to speak with Grim, because he is apparently the one that needs
Please
to
don't make a
tell us.
contract with him.
I'm not gonna make any fucking contracts. I've been under one unwillingly since the day I was
You
born.
see Grim just currently walking out with a towel on his head.
Don't make
Perfect,
contracts with
Who
him.
wanna make contracts with me?
No one.
Nobody
Hiya,
ever.
short note, I have to pay him 10,000 gold, otherwise I'm his slave for a year.
Lovely. Do you have explosives, Grim?
I have everything. Those two help
Good.
me carry everything.
Good. I'm not paying for it, but we're using it.
Why would you pay for it? I'm on this mission.
Exactly. That's why I'm not paying for it.
Good, that we agree.
Yeah. Perfect. So, how heavy and how large are the explosives? Is it for people enough to carry it?
Well,
Quietly.
I do not know if this will be enough. However, explosive set to a mechanism that can further expand the explosion can set a chain of reaction.
But we need to place it out in a smart way so that it blows
Yes.
up.
I will
Okay.
3
Okay,
backpacks full of explosives.
Perfect. We're gonna play
May I
terrorists.
just ask, what facility are you talking about?
The Black Iron facility north of Hadar, where they keep the mages trapped, drained.
Wait. You want 3 people to explode a building where mages are capped
No.
unwillingly?
No.
Obviously.
So they all go boom too?
No.
No. Obviously, we try to get them
Sabotage
out.
the trapping mechanism so they can escape.
Yes.
We're not killing the people inside the building, unless they're
Yeah.
seekers.
How inhuman do you consider me to be?
Locke, you know that some of those seekers are also some people that got broken in those facilities and were forced to join
We're
them, right?
trying to not kill
Yeah.
people that we don't need to kill.
Nasty would like to point out that they have a curse on their tongue.
Which means there's
Yeah, that's why the
probably
head
a reason.
exploded, right?
There's probably a
When
possibility that we can sabotage things to set them free.
the curse of the seeker is possible from the bond of Desmond and the fiend. Separate
What?
them to remove the curse.
So we need to separate them before we.
Preferably simultaneously.
Okay.
But no way to hold contact to you because
That is not
there's
true.
no magic.
Can
I'm not sure if there's no magic at all, or if it's just you don't regain magic.
Yeah, currently it seems like you
That's
just don't
true,
regain
I
magic.
don't know either.
You do not regain magic in those cells.
Means we can use magic to converse with each other.
So wouldn't it be smart to take a person with you
Nasty
that
would
can
like to go.
sense?
Now we
or Mr. Grimm has something precious in his arsenal that would allow us to uphold contact.
Again, you guys, I didn't even finish my shower. I'll be right back. And he walks inside.
No, we're having a conversation.
Yeah,
It's just raining!
He's such a drama queen.
He's part of this bloody
And
conversation.
she just looks at everyone and you fucked him. Oh, weird.
She only half fucked him. Actually, we still don't know.
You see, you throw her. No, I did not.
Locke had the suggestion that they fucked each other and he watched.
Don't tell me, Leonola.
And I swear
that-
I will
is it
find
that-
a
is
way
that
to
just
sew
only
your mouth shut once
masturbation?
we're finished with this.
We're
I'll
still
take-
trying to guess what happened between them, and I don't believe it's that, oh, she didn't pay him for goods that she ordered, and he didn't bloody ask why she couldn't pay. They were just mad about it. That
It
sounds
would be
bad.
just great if he would not ask for any money while we try to save
Okay.
his whole existence.
Don't tell me that, Leonola.
She just
Can
goes
we
inside.
can we not focus on who fucked who and who didn't pay for what?
She goes
Please.
inside.
Oh great, you're gonna fuck off as well.
No,
Cunt.
I'm going into my house, making me breakfast.
Oh yes.
Don't-
this is
don't-
most important meal
No,
of the
you and your
day.
weird shrooms can go fuck yourself.
Weird timing, though.
Please, no more fucking.
I mean, now both of them are like, alone and sorry. Like,
Yeah.
Ilya, I swear on everything that's holy and unholy.
And she looks at you swear on me now?
Yes, I will fucking swear on you, bitch.
Okay,
If you-
so you take the only fun I can make away before I start to cry again in the rain outside because if I think about what's going on I start crying?
Alright, so, let me get this straight. We're splitting up. Some of us are going to literal hell to try and release the soul fucking, I don't know, sensor that
Wait, we
Your-
going
your-
to hell?
your demon boyfriend's,
Basically, yeah.
sorry, demon husband's soul is trapped in, break the sensor, whatever, and the other half is going to break into a high fucking guarded fortress to try and fight him.
Wait,
That-
we literally
that
going
does-
to hell?
What do we mean with
Are
hell?
you asking outside the character or?
I was not there also. Neither
No,
me nor my character.
Well, yeah, you were, as I said.
were literally
Basically,
just-
literal hell.
I said somewhat.
I
yeah.
thought look
I said somewhat. Yeah, I did not say you are going to.
and I look at Atara like, is Atari there or is she inside?
She's vibing.
I would assume she is with you, unless she's laying on the couch and coping.
I don't know. Mel, are you standing there with us?
She's inside coping.
I mean, she heard that all before it's boring to her.
Yeah, no, but for real, you listen. You come here from some sort of spirit world, all jack shit's going fucking on because you have a woman who used to be some sort of god woman married to some ancient god guy, and then one wants to bash my skull in, but he hasn't really told me yet because we haven't really talked yet. The other one is like, don't touch doors. This door?
Yeah. It's just a door. It just has a knob.
It's every door, guys.
Doors.
It's every
Then
door.
we have, oh my god, I'm letting a tiny dragon appear on my friend who's like deadly afraid of dragons and everything that's like magical because he fucking hates it. Nearly fucking stabs himself as someone who nearly shot he shot someone, but luckily the guy got killed and I think she needs therapy.
Yeah, you lay on this couch and in your head Yildar just says fucking amateurs.
Okay, I have a question. What does happen to holy divine things in hell?
You're not going to hell
Aww.
unless you're
I thought
asking
maybe
in
we could
character.
pick Arthur up.
Then. You are
Then what?
Hmm?
I ask in character, of
Yeah.
course.
If you're asking in character, well,
Because she knows that, like, holy is effective to undead, but what if the others say...
well. You're not going to hell. You're going to Shadowfell,
Who said that?
Evanor.
I thought she's inside! I'm confused.
Did I?
Well,
Does that?
She heard all the commotion and she came and said.
Does that ring a bell?
Couch.
And she goes to Rashaya, what Shadowfell?
There's
I don't know about the Shadowfell.
Does the Shadowfell ring a bell to me?
Roll Arcana.
Can I also roll Arcana?
Sure.
Or
Damn, could it not be acrobatics now that I have a one-time?
Can I make a salto and figure it out?
I'm just gonna do a sick backflip into a handstand and then be like,
While you guys
now
roll-
that I look at it as another perspective, I know what Shadowfell
Is that
is.
not like an episode of one TV show where the guy goes like, ding, dunk, wunk, like it all sort of says, and then he fucking remembers.
While you guys
It also reminds me of Fairly Apparent.
While you
While you guys roll to figure out if you know anything about the Shadowfell, you hear inside your minds, I know you.
No, I sleep alone here in a house. Stop that.
What was that?
I don't sleep alone tonight, I'm fine.
listen here, Mr. Wretched King. Wrong campaign. Go back to your own realm.
See, that's
You're
the other
busy fucking with the-
ex-husband.
Perfect. Listen. Right, go back to the fucking realms where you're supposed to be. You're currently chasing my stupid ass.
I do not want to be like that, but it also sounded like it from like Pennywise, the
Yeah.
the
I
clown.
haven't seen that movie.
Those
Yeah.
are, can we
He literally says
Yes.
that.
Can we get back?
That's the point.
Yes.
But thank you.
Okay, we go. What is Shadowfell?
Yes. Those who rolled. Nessie and Roshai, you heard of it. It's a parallel world to the Feywild, but usually trapped souls and corrupted creatures are from there.
Oh.
But I mean, you just read a little bit more about it. That, and given enough time, you might find an entrance to.
She looks at Evnora, so, and what are you going to do?
I will help you as much as I can. If you want.
Who of us and how? Being cryptic piece of shit or actually helping?
First of all, it was necessary. If you cannot accept it, it's your problem. I understand you're hurt.
You know, the point it is my problem because none of you were there. You just were like, hey, look, they're memories. Bye. And left me alone. Once more. So yeah, it is my problem and only mine.
You were never alone.
Oh god, that's creepy. The fucking witch says you're never alone.
Poor Mika.
And your natural fucking trendy that. Whatever.
Regardless. And if you want, I will accompany.
I don't know if Lucas talks to us or with other people. I'm not sure. Who are your company?
Irogi.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but you're a witch. You're fucking useless in that facility, aren't you?
Yes.
And you have an orb, and without your magic, you're an easy target.
I'm an easy target in the Shadowfell as well. But I
I mean-
can get you in and out.
Well, that's at least something.
I can show you where we entered. I can guide you as much as I can.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's only her and Losep going anyway, so...
I will stand by your side, Thelio.
I believe Atari wants to say something.
I saw Atari's inside on the couch,
Yeah,
like for
but
real.
she's standing in the doorway.
Am I?
No, Evanora is
Apparently
standing
I
in the doorway.
Oh.
Martin, I do not understand what you mean.
It has to do with the dream, and I want to ask about it, but I want to talk to you later anyway.
Yes.
So
So that
Atari,
means
you
we're...
wanted to say something.
Oh no, I just waved because he said it's only me. I'm not
Okay.
going. Do you think I'm gonna walk in like, yo, what up? I got a big cock and everything. I don't have magic there. Nein, danke.
Well, where are you going?
But you could also, don't get me wrong, Atari is the newest member. You could also just say you don't go with any of us because it's not your business. So I didn't want to assume.
That's also true.
If you don't say anything, people don't know. You know, if you. So.
I know.
Now
I
the
know.
spotlight is on you. What are you doing?
Stop that. We don't do that here.
No spotlight. Turn it off. Turn it off.
What are you doing?
I'll go to the Shadowfell with them. Yeah. I will stand up from my couch.
Mm-hmm.
Door has been open all this time.
Yes, you heard the conversation. They were loud
Yeah.
enough.
I'm not the one who wants to interfere with everything, but I feel like I should come with you and Loatheb. If you don't mind, of course.
No, not at all. You were very useful in that battle before, and I kind of need that. Anyone knows what kind of spells and things you don't use, and could you repeat it at least 3 times so everyone in this group gets it? Looks at Lothar.
Ow, you fucking bitch!
Yeah, I know, but he really needs some time to understand.
No, I think she meant the cat.
I know she does,
Walk
but I
around
just
touching
think it.
doors.
I know all about the Shadowfell because I've researched, but Flint has no idea.
Are you sure? Roll a history.
You massive dickhead. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
Franz, you
starve.
massive dickhead.
Anyway,
Oh.
Cornelius gets out. Close.
Who gets out?
Cornelius.
Oh.
So, have you decided who goes where?
I go into your mansion and will rip everything apart I can, and the others are trying to burn it from the outside.
Oh.
I'm gonna pee on all your paintings.
Huh.
I'm gonna steal your butler.
I just love
That's
that
a good idea.
everyone's
What?
with this shit.
You see him smiling at everything, but once you say that, Locke, he gives you the stare of hate.
Unless you beat me in a
Do
fist
not
fight.
He's gonna
dare to take
seduce.
away
He's gonna
your friend.
seduce your butler. He'll give it a fucking of a lifetime.
Could you stop using the word fucking for today, please?
I mean, if
He's gonna give him
Frederick
the-
will give him the fucking of the lifetime, then you're right. But in the butt. But
It's gonna be quite the wrestle.
I'll have a disturbed
and I
Atari looks
thought
right now.
Charles is the more vulgar person.
who said I am vulgar? I'm just saying what
Me,
Frederick
right
did.
now.
Well, you're wrong.
I mean, he had a thing
You
going on.
wrote
with-
in the contract I will be your slave. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, though.
You are going to be my worker, not slave. What are you not understanding?
You
Stop.
wrote it down differently.
Look, just because you're trying to come to terms with the fact that you had problems fucking Evanora and the other one,
Leonola.
It's
Her
alright.
name was Leonola.
Eonola, which is
Leonola.
very close to anal, so you know.
Anal Nola.
I'm not very fond of her anymore, but for this case, there's this very helpful book called the Kama Sutra,
Yeah, I got it
and
with
you
me,
maybe
actually.
should take a look.
He's putting the Kama Sutra on.
No. Anyway.
Okay.
The crate you brought up yesterday, can you get it?
No, go get it yourself.
I'll get it. Ben, and I'm gonna go get it.
Yep. You get it outside, put it on the ground. As he just opens it, and it opens into 4 pieces, and inside you see multiple items, 3 backpacks.
Maid out.
Hmm?
Maid outfit.
Maid outfits, dildos.
Yeah, for Flynn, Rashaya, and Locke.
Oh
Very
yeah.
secret. How did they got in? We're the new cleaning guys.
Yeah, I get a short skirt. Flint gets like a really, really long one that's way too long that drags on the floor.
No, that's just short on you because it's long on him.
No. I accidentally take Flint's and he takes mine.
Rashaya gets a dagger and goes doo 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 doo.
No, that's what Flint does.
Alright. In the crate, there are multiple items, multiple stuff. Screams that. Well, that's. First of all, this is what Sophia dropped. I will think it belongs to you. And you see a bag of holding.
Belongs to whom?
Us. We're going into the magic place to carry a bunch of supplies. It'll make things easier. You guys can have it back
Oh,
afterwards.
there are two, but this is Sophia's.
Oh, great! I'll take it.
And
Hey.
well, he just puts it on the ground. One bag of holding.
I take it.
Sure. You take one. The other guy
No,
gets one too.
Flock, fuck off. You're not taking anything.
I already took it. Thanks.
You are
Put it
you're
down.
very
Put it down and open and take out what is inside of it, Lock. We're not gonna have another fucking situation with you taking shit and not knowing what it
Okay,
is.
I'm just gonna turn it upside down.
she's right.
Why did it get so tense all of a sudden?
Turn it up.
Yeah.
We
Or-
don't need to discuss that right
Turn
now.
it
He
upside
knows
down,
why.
Nothing falls out.
Happy.
Perfect.
Is any one of the backpacks blue?
One is
They're all
red, one
bright
is blue.
pink.
Huh?
One is red, one is blue. The one that Locke is holding is red.
I take a blue one.
Sure.
I feel better now.
I guess. In a small chest, in a smaller chest on one of the things, there are a few items laying down. One what seems to be a necklace with a medallion with two hands holding the sun like this. You see also 10 amulets of whatever you had against detection.
Oh boy.
However,
See.
those seem a little bit different. Provided by Grim.
What are these?
Those are amulets of of
Fuck it,
proof
you really
against-
should stop that.
Yes. Amulet of fucking proof against divination and location. This will help people not try on you. Or...
Isn't this the same thing as I hold up mine?
I take one.
Why? What's different about this one?
One as well.
This one suppresses magic as
Oh, then it doesn't matter.
well. Well, for you not. For magic users does.
I also take one.
I mean, not being scryed on when you
That's
try to enter sneakingly the Shadowfell does make sense, right?
You see a row of bottles, greater ones, 21 healing potions.
Dang,
Who's-
I'm not necessary
Hey,
anymore. Never mind. Y'all go by yourselves.
Bye, have a great time.
What? Alex?
For what army are those?
Us. Each of us gets 3.
Yes. Each gets 3.
Unless he doesn't have a backpack.
Well, you can put them in your pockets.
As
Well-
these pockets aren't that big.
Oh,
Well, you see as everybody gets a backpack. There are bigger ones, smaller ones.
here's a backpack. I see. That's a hint in the backpack.
With like yours is a little bit smaller, but it contains all the basic equipment. 50. I mean basic D&D equipment: rope, torches, rations for 10 days.
I would like mine to have dinosaurs on it.
Everyone gets an explorer's kit.
Yes.
I probably need to set it up, but
Yeah. You will. What did you say, Lotte?
I would like mine to have dinosaurs on it.
There is no.
Um,
I
Didn't
mean,
know
if
it,
there is a way you can change its looks, sure.
No dinosaurs, alright.
Unless you, I don't know, you can draw something on it, maybe.
I look
Messy.
at. Can I look at? Is Evernora around?
She's standing
Can
in
we
the
let
doorway.
him go with them?
She's standing in
Hmm?
the doorway.
Do we go now?
No. You go when you're ready.
I mean, you said we should do it simultaneously, but there's something I would like to do before, and it might take till tomorrow.
It is up to you when you go. But if it's each time passing, it gets in later and later.
That's why I'm asking also the others who are involved. Is it okay for you?
Are we allowed to ask what you're doing?
Yes, sure.
What are you doing?
We promised Jonathan to help him to get his stuff back. It might seem like idiotic because Grimm supports us with a million things, but there's enough money to free someone from slavery. And we promised, and I would like to do it before I die in the Shadowfell.
Who do you need to save from slavery, and how much does it cost?
Says who?
Cornelius?
I know about 12,000, and her name is Roxana, and she works at a tavern.
Does she need a
Yes.
job as a maid?
She was bought by the owner of the Sing to work there and had enough debts. That's some way to phrase slavery.
I mean,
What do you mean, Cornelius?
I can lend you the money. Not you personally, but for the group.
That means another contract. I smell it already.
I trust you.
Oh, we trust.
Since oh yeah, we saved your ass. Yeah, makes sense.
Talking about the trust and my 5,000 gold debt.
See, that will go out of the debt, for example.
I'm not agreeing to pay for other people's bloody debt.
No, he just said he trusts us and then we won't have to pay.
It will be.
I think.
I mean,
We don't have to make a magical binding contract that curses us and wants something in return for lending us the money. That's the difference.
yes, you don't.
Hmm.
I have interest in this mission succeeding just as much as you do. It's best. It's best for business being dead.
Yes, and your mansion burning down and your brother losing influence if Desmond gains again, and yeah, I see some bonuses for you.
Yeah. Minor bonuses.
We also made a promise to Nessie to help him.
Unless you want to go and do this regardless. But the option is always there.
I just look at Jonathan. Is that fine with you?
I mean, if she doesn't have to work there, still need to ask her because
You offered her. If you're the one giving it to her, how does she know that you didn't got your stuff back? You said you get the money. You never said how.
good point.
But is there any valuable things amongst your stuff that you desperately want to have back?
I mean, as much as I see, there is enough equipment for all of us. Right here.
Yeah, for what would you need equipment?
Well, you think I'm going to let you all go alone?
Yes.
Ha.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that was what I thought too, so.
Interesting. I thought we've been through enough together to know that I will be joining.
Who are you joining?
No, you're almost missing every fight beside ourselves on the door. You literally never been in a fight with us beside our illusions.
Multiple times.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
No offense, big guy, but I'd rather go with her.
Or you can go with whoever you want. I'm just asking.
Yes. You see 4 sets of what seems to be stone with faces on them.
I know what this is. My dad has one.
What?
Yeah. And she grabs his head.
You get the
Throws it to Flint. Hold this for a second. Goes
There's a-
away and
There's a face on it.
sends.
Mm. What do you send?
Hi. I can speak.
You see Jonathan catches it before you throw it away. It's just a sending stone.
It's a sending stone.
Fuck that.
Luck, I think you better hold on to this.
Take it.
You can communicate. We can communicate with each other now.
Alright, sure. I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I throw my orb into the bag of holding?
You can try.
Oh, fucking, I don't know what happens to it. I
I
don't want to.
thought you were asking the DM. Or who are you
No,
asking?
I'm asking Grim. Or Evanora, since she's standing there. I don't want to anchor the
Are you at 10
dragon.
feet?
Yeah.
Then it doesn't count as 10 feet, is it?
I don't know.
We'll try.
Great. Would it anchor the dragon?
I keep mine on.
I'm going to take out the iron box.
Mm.
And I'm going to speak to the dragon.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
How close am I to Locke?
You are standing almost next to each other because you're both picking up the
+3, my dear, +3.
I'm glad.
You're welcome.
Wisdom,
Yes.
20 in total.
You are allowed to pat my
If
shoulder.
If she wasn't there, man, you would have just.
It would have been a 17. Would it not have been enough? Oof.
That's time to pat Thalia's shoulder for just being there.
Alright,
Yep.
you want this in Secret Whispers?
Sure.
Alright.
Oh, perfect. Then I can go pee.
Yeah.
Finally.
Hi. As you open the box and try to speak to the dragon. Can you hear me? Hello? 1 2 1 2. Hello. Lucas?
Does it work now?
Yes. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. I don't know why my Discord keeps being laggy as soon as I join another.
I don't know, man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm sure you can't hear me.
No, I can hear you as well.
Okay, great. Because the green thing isn't popping up when I'm talking. So
No, I can hear you. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
Alright. Well, you look at the orb and from the red it turns green.
I'm not holding the orb outside the box. It's in the box.
Yeah, but you cannot speak with it without opening it.
Oh, okay. Then sure, I'll open it up in front of everyone. Okay.
I mean, unless you don't.
Hmm?
Unless you don't.
Nope. Nope, that's fine.
It's your decision.
Nope. I need to speak to the orb.
Okay, you open it and it turns green. The dragon decoration on it just
Mhm.
moves. The fog inside
Yeah.
starts to. You come into a state of hypnosis, but you shake it out of it, and
Yeah.
out of the you open your eyes and you find yourself in the dark, and a green flame lights up in front of you and illuminates a giant green dragon.
I'll see if I can turn on video. Huh?
Hmm?
Can I risk it? Okay. I'm going to look towards the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Are we good? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to look towards the dragon.
I cannot hear you for whatever reason. 111. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Ah, you joined on the phone. Okay.
Yeah, because I do not know what's wrong with my PC and Discord today.
It happens.
I don't know why it doesn't want to function. I'm going to look towards the dragon
Mm-hmm.
and say, it's been quite a while. I had a question.
And you see his long neck and blink his eye, looking directly at you from the side. Long time no see. No. And turns the face towards you. Yes, go ahead.
I have a bag of holding and was wondering if putting you inside of it would cause you any harm.
Me? No. Whether I'm trapped inside this box or inside that pocket dimension, for me makes no difference. However, the effect of my jail will influence you.
Will influence me.
Yes. When you are too far away from my jail, you cannot hear. You noticed that, right?
Oh, yeah, no, but in the bag of holding it won't be that case, will it?
It will.
Oh, it will?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. I didn't want to put you in there and then you be unhappy.
Oh, I mind. It's up to you if you want to be deaf.
Well, no, I do mind, as I don't want to make you, unnecessarily angry. I can't imagine what it would feel like being trapped inside of an orb for
Have you
as long.
considered bringing me back yet?
Yes, I have.
And
And I'm planning on it. Not only you, but everyone.
you remember I told you can use my powers as
I would feel wrong doing so. I believe you've been used for other people's wishes too often. I don't want to actively force you to do something after you've been encaged for so long.
You see, for whatever reason, it feels like you can read whatever this dragon has on his mind. Either the connection between you two strengthened, maybe you just passively learned the insight of it. But it seems like he's surprised. Usually people use them before. And now somebody showing kindness. But he doesn't react. But you passively see it.
I'm hoping to release you and... Are you all siblings?
You can say that.
You and your siblings. I don't think it's a good thing that you've been abused or trapped in the orbs in the first place for other people's powers.
Well, I feel two of them very close.
Yes, but I can't just take them. That's an earning of trust.
I guess I'll have to trust you. Nothing else to do, right? As he steps out of into the shadow, out of the light. Anything else? Just a voice out of the shadow.
I saw pieces of a blue orb and it was broken. I was wondering if you know of a way to fix it. Because if you should be released, then I don't think not releasing one of you is a good idea.
Combine them. Make it complete again.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And I hope I can earn the others' trust that we can collect the others to release you someday. I don't think you guys should be trapped.
An amused laughter, and then the flame sniffed, and you blink, and you are standing in front of the others.
Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Fascinating.
Do something regardless of any day.
Good
yes,
cover
me
up
too.
front.
Me too, Mel.
Good
Look.
cover
I
up.
have your address,
You do have my address.
I don't, but I have many ways
and
to
I
get
can
it.
close it down to 2 weeks because I know your brother is there for a certain amount of day. I know when he comes, and I know the day he leaves is your birthday. So
I'll
I
put it
just
this way.
read Leo, hey, when is Andreas leaving? Just want to know randomly.
That's a good plan, though.
All right, we're back.
Do you know I live with Leo and I can tell him just not to say that?
Of course.
Regardless,
Hold on.
Aha.
can we?
Leo,
What?
Yeah.
if you want
Did anything happen?
Platoon
Yes.
3,
Lock. What are you doing?
I'm fixing my Discord on phone. One moment. Alright, I'm back on PC. I hope it works.
We hear you.
Fingers crossed.
God. What? Can you repeat that, Roman?
What happened? I mean, you open the box.
Touch the orb.
You touch the orb.
Uh,
And you see Flint zones out just for a moment, and then he removes his hand.
I hope Locke does this and not Flint.
yeah, I hope so too.
Yes.
Oh, it's supplying an entirely improvised.
that's a thing.
Yeah. I put the orb back in. I close the box and lock it. Yeah, no, he said putting in the bag of holding is a bad idea. As I wouldn't be able to hear anymore.
I see Flint taking it and putting it in.
No, I wouldn't be able to physically hear anymore. Not me not able to hear him.
What? Don't hear it. What?
Each orb, once you're attuned to it, if you are farther than, I don't know, a couple feet away, there's a negative effect.
Yeah, here, give me the orb, I'll show you.
No, I believe him.
And you lose your hearing.
Yes. Evan Nora, for example, gets itchy and isn't able to function anymore. Other orbs possibly could make you blind, lose movement, I don't know.
Okay, so you keep that.
Mm-hmm. And the only way to not have it anymore is unattuning or releasing whatever's inside. Or someone else attuning to it, so therefore I am attuned. That's the only way.
Flint.
Connection.
Yeah,
on that
sorry.
point.
Go ahead. No, Nessie?
Nessie would like to say that the reason Nessie wants to go to the Seeker's hideout is to be closer to the shards, orb, whatever we call.
Nessie, I'm unsure where those shards are. Because we're not going into Hadar, we're going north of Hadar. But maybe we can find plans on where they have the shards there.
Well,
I did make a promise that we'd try.
the closer Nessie is to the shard, the longer the connection stays. And if I were to go to wherever,
Well, we can see what we find.
Shadowfell is, would probably not be good.
Alright. Among the other side items that you see that were inside the crate, you see a pair of boots with what seems to be spikes on their bottom. You see a belt with a dwarven helmet embedded on it. 2 gauntlets with an ogre on them. Boots seems to be elven made.
Are they boots of elven kind?
Yes.
Those things are so ugly.
You see 2 bracers with what seems to be arrows drawn on it.
I wonder who could that be for.
Definitely.
You already have bracers.
Yes. More bracers over his bracers.
More bracers. Just stack them on top of
And
each
I
other.
help hiding them.
And in the smaller box that you saw at the beginning, there was this medallion, the golden one with the sun, the 10 medallions of anti-detection, and a small stone that resembles a gem, but seems to have emanating magical capabilities out of it. And a brush, what seems to be a pin brush, golden, looks to be in a form of a shield, and some decorations on it.
I would like to identify all of them.
5 hours later, I just look at Grim. What are these?
Yeah.
That's easy, right?
Yep.
Oh, and next to the belt is laying on top of a big upside down maul. Looks to be dwarven made to features on it.
I dibs on them all. I owe it to Flint.
Yeah, I look at Locke for a moment and oh, good. He borrowed mine.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's really nice.
Give me back my sword.
Did we just find a bunch of magic items?
Yeah.
I
It's the
returned
first
Tilly
time
as-
we get magic items.
So who gets
We made someone disintegrate the
Who
big
gets them all?
buddy.
I get them all.
All right.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
not
what
even
you
a
get.
question.
I return the longsword to Tilia.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Who who takes the braces?
Excuse me, Roman, but you cannot expect that everyone here knows what all the items do. And we
Yeah.
did ask Grim. Please tell us
Oh.
what they do before we.
Yeah, we
Like,
did.
the mall was obviously.
Can you tell us what the bracers are?
I know what most of them are, but not all of us know that.
First
so
of all,
please.
stop yelling at me. I understand.
Good.
Yell at him more.
Okay,
No.
thank you.
Please
The
don't.
braces are
Kinky,
normal
Lucas,
braces,
kinky.
just very decorative. No. All right.
Okay, then. If they're pretty, I take them.
Cool. So the mole is, well, the guy using the mole got it already.
That's fine.
The bracers are
But the arrows, I wonder who could they be for.
bracers of archery.
Fuck,
Boots,
the right.
boots of elven kind, gauntlet of ogre power. Ioun stone is the one stone.
Oh, yeah.
Belt of dwarven kind, boots of the winterlands.
So I would like either the elven boots or the braces of archery.
You're the only one where the braces make sense.
Yeah.
Please take the
I have
braces.
no clue what the rest
Can I
does.
have the gauntlets?
No, you have one.
I won't have the gauntlets.
he puts back the maul, takes the
That's cute.
gauntlets.
Okay, well I'll take the braces.
As he is very
I feel like you
interested
should get
in the
the
magical
belt,
gem.
you know?
All right.
What about the brush, though?
Well. So Flynn got the braces. Roshai got the brush.
Mm-hmm.
The brush is the brush of shielding.
The brooch. It's a brooch.
Brooch of shielding. Sorry.
Okay. What is,
Brush is
what does the brooch of shielding do?
Burrow.
I want a bird of shielding.
The bird of shielding.
What does the
While
bird
wearing
of
the
shielding
boots,
do?
you have
Fine.
resistance to 4
Hey, wait a
damage.
minute. I want those. I have clink, clunk, plunkety, clunk,
Okay,
clunk.
while wearing the brooch, you have resistance to force damage, and you're immune to damage from magic missile spell.
Oh, wow, force damage is like really hard to have like any resistance or immunity to.
Yeah.
One of the very few.
I get
thingies.
+2
So,
damage to
who
all
wants
my
the
ranged
brush?
attacks.
I take the brooch.
Okay.
What the birch?
Brooch.
What's it called? The brooch?
All right. Who
Bro.
wanted the boots of Elmankind?
I mean, if no one else is gonna take
The
them,
clink clank wanted them, no?
Clink woman wanted it, right?
should probably
Yeah.
take the.
But I don't know what the rest. I didn't know what the half of these items do.
I can
I
literally
think
tell you
Nessie
what
said
every
yes to
item
the
does.
Aeon Stone, if I
Yeah.
remember.
I think the elven boots are advantage on stealth.
They work on me for on multiple levels. First
What
off,
did the
they're
brooch
they're
do?
gem,
The
and I'm a
brooch.
kobold.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. The brooch give you resistance to force damage, and you have immunity against magic missile.
Loethep took that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Dwarven Warmaul is what Flint got.
It's a
And the,
mole. The gauntlets of ogre strength will basically.
Gonzal, let Roman explain.
Braces of archery increase your attacks with a ranged weapon. +2. Yeah. Boots of Elmankind gives you stealth check, advantage on stealth check.
Okay.
Gauntlets of Ogre give you a strength of 19 when wearing them. Aeon Stone have multiple effects.
It's a long fucking raid, I can tell you that much.
I will
The
do
what?
I will do this. I will post those in chat. Should have done it
Danke.
before.
Yes.
And you promised me these aren't cursed, right? But like all my characters get a cursed item on the first item.
Okay, yeah, now there's a dumb question. Is there snow in Shadowfell, or is this just a useless item right now?
Well, you think about it, you have 2 magic users that like using ice. That means
Yeah, but they are separated, and I hope that one idiot does not use ice against undead.
Not doing the
It's
same
that
thing.
easy.
Yeah. Not doing that.
Why would you not use ice against undead?
who is Isaac?
Ice, he said.
no, not Isaac. We're not gonna cry on our enemies.
I genuinely
Dang,
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what Tilia wants, really.
None of these?
Why?
Because they make no sense.
I
mean,
guess-
the stealth thing makes more sense for the people who break into the facility, my opinion.
My up.
I got a bag of holding.
I believe those are the items.
I mean, the amulet of
I'll-
hell for those who don't have a good con score.
Yeah, but it's also not much difference to my usually score. Everything with the score thing is like cool, nice. No,
What
I'm-
about the belt of Dwarvenkind? I guess, yeah, no, you already have resistance to poison, but I guess it increases con by 2. My con's maxed out. I can't use any of the con items.
What?
Yeah, she will never take the fucking thing where a beard appears on her face.
Well,
Like,
no,
oh,
it's only
yeah.
if you can. It's only if you can. It's a willing thing. Yeah, it's a willing thing. If you're not willing, it doesn't happen.
Really? It grows a beard? What?
In addition, while attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard. If
What
you
the
are capable of growing one.
I am gonna be honest, I kind of like the sound of Boots of Winterlands. If nobody else wants them.
Take them.
Because
Wait.
I still haven't figured out what the fuck. How
But
I
it's basically enough for all of us. Like, all of us would get one. Because the bag of holding is in there. minus
Question: if your race is incapable of growing hair,
Then you cannot grow a beard.
oh, no. Okay.
Oh,
Let's be
darn.
fair, Roman. The real question: would she get a beard if she wears it?
No,
because
you
the,
won't.
because the dark vision is also a nice bonus because she cannot see it.
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense because underwater there's so much light. You all know.
Is the
We
already
already agreed that underwater you have dark vision.
Yeah, Ashton and I have the same thing. It's like, oh god, thanks, you're a
Yeah.
DC mermaid.
It makes
Oh,
sense.
but you can't fucking see.
Yes.
what was I gonna say? So we have Boots of the Winterlands. Nessie wanted that one.
Yeah.
I have an idea. How about the person that has the item reacts to the link?
Yep,
Gotcha.
that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, that's super easy and smart.
Almost like you had a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Again.
almost worse than inspiration if you ask me.
You already got one, right?
No,
No?
I had a solo session.
Oh yeah.
I needed that one. Roman was
They-
like, "Do you want to use your inspiration?" Ah, yeah, I think I want.
I think everyone should react with their own emote, so that it's very clear.
if they have one.
I don't have an emo.
Roman is sad. Roman does not have an emote.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
We need to get Roman and Dirk an emote in the server. I'm not on a mission. I will sit every D&D session. I'll just sit with my fucking camera thing up and just ready to fucking screenshot one of these.
See, it's not that I don't have an emote. I don't have an item in this list.
That's not true. You have the ogre.
I haven't taken it yet.
Well, he has the maul because none of you wanted. I just didn't post it. I'll post it.
If someone, by the way, can explain what the fuck the Stone of Ioun does, because
Yes.
and either is the most busted magic item.
It's
in
insane.
existence.
It is an incredible magic item.
But how
That's
does it decide what color it is? Because that part I don't.
That
quite
is
get.
decided by the DM and you. Specifically the DM, first of all, but I think in this case you and Roman can talk
Yes.
about which color it is.
So we have...
Until you attune to it, it changes colors until you decide what it is. And yes.
I think Glosab also took one of the amulets, right?
Yeah,
the amulet.
Scrying ones.
I think everyone has one amulet of against detection and location because we got
And
10.
Jonathan, yeah.
Yes,
Mel, which item are you taking?
I'm still.
Martin, can you react to your stone?
I will react to the ones I'm interested in. Stone.
No, which one you're taking?
So the stone.
I mean the boots. People, nobody wanted the boots beside me.
I think the stone is better for me. I think someone in front lines can get more out of the boots.
I think we'll take one of the magic items, like individual items each to begin with, and see how many there are left.
Yes.
Let's see.
I'm gonna definitely give those boots an upgrade because I'm not gonna wear that.
What? Look at those elven boots.
Look at them boots.
I love
They
them.
are-
They're so cute.
I mean,
Just a visual update. That's all.
nah, those are the boots you get.
I can't use any of these
in
items.
that color.
These
Ah,
boots are made
no.
for walking.
That
Alright, so-
mismatches with the purple armor so fucking
Oh, you got purple armor.
So Franz, what are you taking? What are you taking, Franz?
Well, I have the maul, and I'm currently considering taking the amulet of
We'll take one
I was
each.
considering that one as well, but
I have a question, a quick question. If I take the belt and get a higher con mod, what does happen with my health?
It goes up.
Okay,
This is
so
why I suggested you should take it.
so it's 8 times the level and 1 more, so it's
Yeah.
just 8 life more. in
You get an
total.
extra 8
Yes.
life. I can't take it because I'm already maxed out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not maxed out on that, and I like the dark vision part, so
Yeah.
that's why I was more into that than the other thingy.
Yeah. Okay, so
right.
Franz is taking one.
Well, let Mel still doesn't have an item.
Mel.
I know,
What are you
but
looking
I-
at? Right now?
What
Well-
about the featherfall ring?
Hold on. Mel, what are you looking at?
I was looking at the Amulet of Health or the...
What is your current con mod?
12.
Then
Yeah,
it's good,
it.
then you take
Take
it.
Yeah, take it.
I mean, that's what, +3 con
Yeah.
mod?
That's
And
yeah,
which-
plus
yeah, no,
3.
that's
That's an extra
plus
24 HP.
Yeah, it's
24
24 HP more
Wait,
for you.
Yeah.
Also, +3 to con saves as well.
What did Dirks take?
The brooch
The
and
brooch.
the amulets. But I was also debating on the gauntlets of ogre power, to be honest, because it gives you.
Absolutely no.
Calm down.
You stay weird. You stay like weak.
Yeah.
Think about it that you have Balthazar, you have...
Yeah.
What did you write to me? You already have 3 items. You have
Right.
the armor.
Yeah, fuck Balthazar.
Wait,
What?
You have the armor with the stealth, which you could theoretically give Roshaya. You have the cloak
Yes.
with the change in...
Excuse me, he doesn't give the cloak to anyone.
No,
it's
but
my
he's-
item borrowed
But
to him.
he is
Yep.
currently having it attuned. He needs to consider. He already
Right.
took the anti-detection, which you have to attune. So
Yes.
you need to.
Then
manage that.
give the armor to Roshaya.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yes.
have an armor that increases stealth. Yeah.
What armor is it?
Where is Roshaya studied?
I think it's the armor of Elven, the leather thing of Elvenkind, something like that.
Yeah, give
Is
me
it,
a sec.
is
I
it
got a link
normal
for
leather
that.
or is it studded leather?
I think it's a cloak of Elvenkind, maybe.
No.
I got a
No.
link for that.
Yes.
Please send it.
Yes.
But like
People's-
for example, the ogre power things are useless for me.
Yeah. Is it alright if I hop off for the evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna end here. After we.
Hey, my God, I went from...
Would you be in
Something
anything still
around-
interested if it's left?
No, they're all kind of useless for me
What
because
did
I went
I'm
from...
sorry, Lucas.
I already have 3.
I went from like 57 HP to 83.
Yes.
I have a
Yeah.
question. Do I need to attune to the Back of Holding?
No.
No.
Okay, then I would still have 1 slot left.
Yeah, items say attunement and at the top. That's why I looked at all of them, and all of the ones that didn't need attunement, I already have basically as a monk. So I'm like,
Is anyone considering taking the boots that everyone finds hideous?
I mean, I can't. That's the thing now, because I take. Or actually,
they're
no,
not attunement.
I
They're
mean,
not
if-
attunement.
I don't need it because I get the armor, so they don't do
Yeah.
anything for me.
Like,
I
if
would
then
have
me possibly, if we're going on a stealth mission, those people should take it. That's my own consideration.
You have a higher
That's what I'm
stealth
saying.
modifier. You have a higher
Yeah.
dex modifier than I do, which is
Which
why
means
I'm taking it.
in that case.
All right, good night. Bye bye.
Right.
Bye.
No.
Lucas.
And if
Good
no
night,
one's
sleep
gonna
well.
Thanks for the session.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What did you say, Mel?
I said if no one's gonna take the ring of Feather Falling, then
Take it.
I may take it as well. I still
Okay.
have 2 slots open.
No, amulet of anti-detection is attunement.
Yes.
But he,
I'm
he
not
has
wearing
it,
it.
but he's not attuned.
You're not taking that?
I have it. I'm just not attuned to it because
No,
I'll
you
take
have
this one,
one
I'm
that's
not gonna-
that's not killing your magic, in theory. I mean, you don't have magic, but
I don't have magic. I own one. I'm just not attuned to it.